So what's up, y'all? Welcome to Passion Over Profit Podcast, where
It's not just a podcast, but a lifestyle.
always, man. So as y'all can see, we got our boy Vultures, aka Sneaker Vultures, my boy Keyshawn in the cut.
Yeah, the Vulture himself.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
haven't followed him, this one of our boys. At what's your Instagram?
At Sneaker Vultures. No dots, no underscores, no nothing.
Yes, sir.
At Sneaker Vultures.
Hell yeah, been fucking with our boy for a minute, and was like, fuck, let's have the boy on today, man.
It's been what, like 2 years since I met y'all? Almost.
For
a year
me,
and a half?
I think it's probably been a year flat, no cap.
Tight.
Yeah.
I think EG might be the same. I think I met EG after.
I don't remember when we met, bro.
Me either. Too much.
No,
multi-
we met at one. We met at like one of the first cultures.
Tight.
Yeah,
Tight,
the
tight,
indie
tight,
ones.
Yeah.
Shit, we met here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo. Damn. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, we met here.
How you getting the sneakers, bro?
Bro, honestly, bro, I've been doing sneakers for a minute. It started, my brother, he was in the shoes heavy.
Okay.
Heavy, super heavy.
So,
So
collection?
yeah, and I remember just being a youngin' back in the day. He had just come in the house at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, running. I'm just like, what the hell? I go up there, he got a box full of shoes. I'm like, this what you been at all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what you been at all day.
Yeah.
My mama used to buy shoes for me and my cousin on Christmas. I remember we got the breads together.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the shoes I can remember. I got pics when I'm in J's.
Red
but,
Force
like,
2012?
Nah, Bread 13.
Red 13. Ooh.
It had the black cat on the card. I can't forget that shoe for nothing, bro. But
The fact that you just remember that card tells
that
me
card,
that's
bro.
like,
That
you
was
opened it,
everything
you
on
look at that
Christmas.
card, and that's like an image in your
That
mind.
shit was crazy, bro.
That's dope.
Black Metallic 5s is what started it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing shoes for a minute. I used to buy, sell, and trade, not in the realm that we in now,
Mm-hmm.
but like more just for personals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I've been doing that shit for a minute.
The
High
passion.
school.
The passion,
Passion,
literally, bro.
yeah, the
And
passion for
if
that
y'all
shit.
didn't see, man, my boy got on some heat today.
You feel me? Had to.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Shout out my man Isaac for the.
For not this fast. Nah, quick story. He hit me up. I had a DS pair. I told him it sold because he was trying to do some trades, and then somebody had came in cash and they bought them, man. I let my boy down.
He broke my heart. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
love
He
my
ain't never
boy,
gonna let that
Bro,
one go.
what? That's
He
not-
always gonna hold that one over
Every
his head.
time. Every
I let my
time.
boy down, but hey, look,
Every time.
he got himself a pair.
Always, you know.
Fresh and clean. EG got on the 2012 Thunder Force.
Mm.
As y'all can see, we got the
2022.
This one. This one over.
3 pair. Yes, sir. Super clean. A lot better than I expected.
A lot
This
better.
is amazing.
A lot better.
A
This is
lot
amazing.
better than I expected.
This feels exactly like my 2012 pair. Feel that, bro.
That's a little
Bro.
ashy, but you know, it's close.
But it's
know,
also because of age.
Age.
It's also because
crazy
of
though?
age.
No glue stains. That's the main thing I was telling him.
Surprised.
Bro, they did a really good job on the craftsmanship of that shoe, and it's just, I'm ready to get my pair. You feel me?
We've been getting done bad on quality for the last 2 to 3 years, I say.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Ever since they stopped doing what did they call the era when the white cement fours and stuff come out? There was a certain name they called it. I forget what it was.
I feel like we've talked about it before.
Because now it's reimagined. Back then it was
I was about to say retro, but that.
the word isn't retro.
You've mentioned this before. I don't know though.
I forget what that era was called. But yeah, after like white cement fours and they brought all the OGs back.
Uh-huh.
After that is when they really fell off with the quality. They started doing this
Do you
bad.
think they'll ever hop back on?
No. You got to think as far as money is concerned. I think the White Cement 3 was a experiment to see if we was going to keep buying Jordans regardless of the quality. They was too inconsistent for us to
That was
still
bad.
put so
That
much
was
money
bad.
into
You
it.
know what I feel like it was for
Purposely
me?
bad.
Mocha ones.
You thought them was bad?
Bro, that suede on
I
the
say
back is
mid.
weak.
I say mid. They
You
were
get a little bit
definitely
of
mid.
water on it, it's stained for good. Bro, my dog's nose touched it. and I got a mark on there. It's
Forever.
permanent, bro. So it's like,
Yeah.
I just feel like kind of like how you said, bro. They know they're gonna drop a fire colorway. They're gonna give you some cheap ass fucking quality.
And they making it to where like selling used is kind of hard for somebody to lie and be like, oh, worn once.
Yeah.
Once you clean that mocha on that back pad, you can tell it get ashy,
right.
all that. So,
Okay. Word just changed the color completely. Literally, bro.
I'll be good on them. I ain't even gonna lie
Shoes don't last as long as they used to either.
at all.
You wear them like 10, 20 times and this.
Que se nota.
Yeah.
Like you
You
can
can
already
tell.
see, you can already notice it. That's just part of it, though, bro. I had a old head come in here earlier this last week, and he was like, can you explain to my wife that they don't sell retros at Shoe Carnival? I was like, yeah, get on the phone. He's like, no, I'm trying to tell her that the quality is different. And I was like, quality ain't all that, but it's better than what you're going to find at Shoe Carnival.
100%.
Who made her think that?
I wonder what she was buying over there.
No,
at Shoe
Yeah, I
Carnival.
just seen dude trying to get some Vitamin 3s. He's like, I guess she just saw them up there. I was like, yeah.
Crash had some shacks.
Yeah, some shacks. The shackies.
The shackies, man.
No, but, well, so I know you was talking about kind of just like how you got into shoes and shit, but like, when did you start selling sneakers, and then what made you get into selling sneakers, like officially, turn it into like a business, you know?
What made me start was I realized how much money I was putting into this shit unconsciously. You know what I
Okay, on
mean?
your personals.
I've seen pictures of your collection, like,
Yeah.
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 You do have a
The
fat
collection was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I spent some money on kicks. You feel me? So
What was your peak inventory number on personals?
It was when you took that pic with all the
yeah,
shoes,
I was
right?
probably 170 plus,
Huh?
170 plus.
170?
Yeah,
It's
plus.
crazy.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I can't even like put a number on it. I just know I had more than 170 pairs.
Jeez.
But my man Isaac told me, "Shit, you reselling now? You got to drop down on them." So
I remember that.
I'm probably down to like 89, but
Just 80.
just 80, just a like 80 piece. You feel me? But nah, my peak, yeah, probably like 170. But
That's a lot of pictures, bro.
the first shoe that I tried to resell was Obsidian ones.
Obsidian ones?
Hmm
You made a profit?
I remember that.
That's probably one of my biggest L's too.
For real?
Man, what? So of course, being new to it, I had to play. I probably had like 6th grade school.
Okay.
We in line. It's like me, 5 other people. Somebody was like, man, they got men's sizes over here. So I'm like, men in grade school, fuck it, let's leave. We left, went out there, no men's sizes. So all them grade schools that I had was gone. So that L still hunts me to this day. That keeps me where I'm at no matter what. Like I don't never leave where I'm at no more. I don't give
I'm
a fuck what
surprised
it
I
is.
never saw you in the lines. Because I was in every line faithfully.
I was at Washington Square when that happened. Washington downtown. So
Okay.
you feel me? And I don't really move around like that no more on shit. I do everything online now, but
Okay.
that was my first. That peaked it off. That started it. I took a little break from there. Then, as I know, I had a partner or whatever. We
Yeah,
were
I
doing
remember.
that.
Shit kind of just fell off.
You
That's
feel
how
me?
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a business, bro.
It's natural that people gonna see things differently when they got 2 different visions, but in the same realm.
When it that's something that I feel like I haven't even talked about either. I feel like when it comes to business, bro, the biggest thing is finding somebody with the same grind. That is the hardest thing because like you can be motivated up to a point, and then
Everybody
that's-
has a dream, but nobody has that grind.
exactly. And on top of that, it's like okay, you could have the same grind for like the first 3 months. Then after that, it just drops. Like you don't know, you can't expect another person to still have that grind, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's like I feel like is the hardest part. And then obviously, like you said, point of view. Point of view is a very big thing because it's just where you're trying to take the business could be a lot different than however who else you're with is trying to take the business.
And it don't make nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just I gotta see on one accord,
That's
and
true.
a lot of time that shit hard to
That's
do.
why they say business partners is a marriage. Literally, bro. Like
Tied
you
in.
have to communicate everything, bro. You have to talk to them, and you have to. make
Especially
sure-
at the beginning before you get too deep into it.
yeah.
Because that's when
There's
causes
way more money involved.
Or
Yeah.
not even that. I think in the beginning it's easier, cause ain't nothing really moving. Once that money get to
That's
going in and forth, and y'all doing stuff, everything changes. Cause we was locked in like this until shit started rolling
Mhm.
and unrolling, and I had got locked up.
Okay.
Not on no serious time, you know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
But that set me back. Well, that set us back. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like,
That boy, 3-time felon.
relax, relax. No, I am not. You feel me? No, I am not. Your boy is clean. I am a civilian out here. You feel me? But nah, you feel me? They put me on the ban for 3 months. So being unable to move for 3 months, that's a long time in this shoe shit. So
That's
that,
a long time in the current day and age, bro.
in life, bro. 3
Yeah.
months is a long time, bro. And not even that, just having it over your head before them 3 months even start. You know what I'm saying? So that set a lot of stuff back, and that's where the differences started to play out. You know what I'm saying? Because then my role got decreased, and then somebody's role got bumped up, and
Okay.
then now it's a ego battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's
So-
really Yeah.
So that was the issue. It ended up becoming kind of an ego battle. Like, what would you say was like the actual downfall?
I'll do that. I say that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know me. Like, I'm real personable. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. So you're going to see my face a lot more than you're going to see a lot of other people's faces. And I think that played a role in it too.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't speak ill on nobody. Like, I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Me being put in that situation set us back as a team. So
The way I kind of look at that situation, and even just kind of hand in hand with my situation, is it's all in order for you to understand business better, for you to become a better business person, bro.
100%.
I mean, cause shit, when it comes down to it, bro, like the way, bro, really the only business partner I got is EG, and it's just with this, you know what I mean? But it's like me and him. I mean, it's not something that has money involved. It's just a matter of just creating content, and we both just doing it for the love. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why it's so easy for me and him, and even just little stuff that I've learned with Brody. I kind of just take it in with what I got with EG going on. You know what I mean? Like EG will be out of state doing his thing. Like, hey, can you upload the video? But Jackson has said, yeah, I got you, bro. Whenever I got time, upload it, and then it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like I learned a lot from it, bro. So it really did help me, and it helped me grow. You know.
I think y'all got this like unspoken bond, and it's like
There's no
really,
gap.
really meeting you, and then being in the shop. Y'all like brothers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like my brothers, but like y'all like locked in for real.
You know what's funny? His business partner used to be my business partner. But he was with him first.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
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 That's
It's-
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call him my business partner because we only knew each other for 2 months. But yeah, he
Type
was,
shit.
for that time, he was my business partner.
And it's funny because it wasn't even until like I forgot what had went down, but it was around the time that shit kind of split happened and the buyout happened. He put up to the shop and then shit, the rest was history, bro.
Type shit.
It's like damn, it's crazy to think that just by meeting one person, bro, that your whole business can just change in terms of growing knowledge, financially, and just game, bro. You know what I mean?
Like you said, shit a marriage. It's like
Yeah.
being with a motherfucker that really fuck with you.
Yeah, bro. Like,
It's gonna
bro,
change
I've been
shit.
grinding with EG for a while, and it's just cool to be able to text and be like, hey, bro, like this, and like 2 episodes I was kind of talking about it, bro, about how I was kind of just losing my focus, bro. It's like I kind of lost my grind, my hunger, and later that day he texted me. He was like, bro, truthfully, I feel like this is kind of what's going on with me, and it snapped in my head that was what's going on with me too, and it took for him to realize it and tell me that it was going on with me. So then it kind of helped me get that hunger back, you know.
Tight.
It's cool to have people like that around you, bro, because
We sharpen each other.
exactly,
Like how I've always said, iron sharpens iron.
iron sharpens iron, and that's the truth, bro. I feel like that's the definition of just real shit.
Having a real relationship, really.
Really being
Later,
around
bro.
people in the same realm. Like
Exactly.
you said, iron sharpen iron. When I'm around EG, he don't even know it for real. He about to find out now type shit. But like, when he pull up on me while I'm at work, you feel me? We always greet each other smiling and shit. But it's just like, my boy, he's in the field right now. You feel me? He pulling up with that work.
Mm-hmm.
After we do our little woo woo woo, I go back in the shop and I'm just like, he make me just want to leave this bitch right now. Leave this bitch right now. But like, I love the hustle. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
the hustle, and I love being around people who doing the same thing that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important and it's imperative. I seen some people in Ohio. They had like a reseller meetup.
Mm-hmm.
They was just all in the room just kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Huh?
bro, just resellers just in the
What
room.
was this?
Linking up.
Somebody had put it on their IG.
Oh, for real?
You
And
know,
they was
that's
just-
similar to the idea that you had the other day.
Which is something that I was gonna say. I don't know who else y'all want to get into it, but it's something I definitely want to do with you feel me, the Three Amigos.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, for
So
sure.
just at least
we've been talking about it too ever since when I
Yeah.
remember we talked about them lobsters off of you.
yo,
We definitely need to do
just getting somewhere we link up once a month maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
truthfully,
some cool
get
shit.
everybody here. It's really the city. Get everybody together because we live in a hateful city.
100%.
Yeah.
And not to say nothing about none of the other resellers, but some of them, bro, they not cool people.
Yeah.
Like
And I
not.
feel like
not on no disrespectful
that's a
shit.
big thing that separates us three and a lot of other people when it comes down to this shit, because it's like, bro, I just want to see everybody win, you know.
Move with love.
And I was even I was even talking with. I don't even remember if we talked about this on the podcast, but I was telling EG. I had came across a thought, bro, and it really made me change my perception of what. What you gotta tell me that?
My brain heard thought. And I
I did too.
I'm like, my boy learning from hoes now. Let me hear it.
Nah, so,
They are wise. They got their head on them. They are wise.
but I was thinking the other day, and the way I put it was around January, it was around January. It was EG and DZ, and I was talking to him. I was like, man, business been slow, this and that. And EG and DZ was like, bro, this shit's booming right now, this and that. And, bro, the average person that doesn't want to see people win, which is just like damn near everybody you meet, they're gonna be like, fuck, like he's doing good, this and that, what's wrong with my business? The first thing that popped in my head was, I need to sell to them. If business is booming for them, that's making me a little bit of money, but they're making money too. So it's like, it's learning how to really just look at it's a winner mindset, bro.
Like I said, perception.
Yes, bro.
Perception,
It's a winner mindset. Because imagine if I'm over here being greedy. I'm like, bro, I could be making money off of him. If business move for him, why wouldn't I help him get more business either? You know.
Yeah.
And it's like it's helping me. It's helping me through this. Like it's helping me get my little cheese when it's slow right now. So it's like I just feel like a lot of people don't think like that, and it's sad.
It is because we are big fish in a little pond. And when I say that, it's just like we realize it's enough out here for everybody.
More than enough.
More than enough. More than enough.
Truthfully.
There ain't no way we are stepping on each other's toes. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
like you said, just having them few connects that you can rely on, especially with them being your boys. I mean,
That's what makes it the best, bro.
yeah.
Is being able to like know and this is something I've talked about in the past, is just knowing that if shit was to go, say shit goes like God forbid, right?
Yeah.
I know I can count on the solid, like on a solid 5 to 10 people that I can make shit shake for whoever knows how long. And that's the best part, is to be able to have those connections. You know?
For sure.
Literally, bro.
Absolutely.
Like you said, face card.
Face card.
Yeah.
And it's just about being good people, good business.
Because I've thought about it, like, if all this shit go wrong, I got like a good enough amount of contacts in my phone that I can figure it out.
Exactly.
I can get out of any situation that I'm in.
And that is like damn near a huge blessing, like underrated blessing. Bro.
But you only get that when you real and genuine with people.
That's
100%.
true. That's true. Cause shit, I mean, imagine if he was a dick, or if I was a dick to him first time, man. We wouldn't even be in this room right now. You feel me?
You would be grills to me. You would be grills to me.
It's really just about like, bro. I always believe that people like you attract what you are.
Sure,
When you're a
yeah.
good person, you attract good people. You feel me?
Sure.
And since day one, I've always fucked with you, bro. We've been solid. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that has been
It ain't
really
never
rocking
no bullshit.
since.
Maybe about this little thing, but you know what I mean?
If I ain't get him 100%, I wouldn't be here today. I would have told EG, hey, cuz I'll do it with you, but that other motherfucker, I ain't pulling up. I ain't pulling up because he got to leave.
You gotta sit behind.
Y'all had said something on the last podcast or the podcast before that about staying focused. What's y'all reeling to make sure to keep y'all focused? Because y'all talked about legacy and like having shit beyond y'all, and that's a far way to look. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just me. I can't really see that far sometimes.
The quote that always sticks in my head is something about a wise man plants a tree knowing he won't sit in the shade. So the way I kind of like put that in my head is like, I'm leaving something that I'm not going to reap the benefits of, but I know everybody else after me will, you know?
Can you repeat that one more time?
It's like, I don't know if it's a wise man, but it's like a giving man or something, bro. I'm going to have to look it up, but
It makes sense though.
plants a tree knowing he won't sit in the shade. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you're putting in the work, doing everything, creating the growth, and you're not even going to be able to see it at the end of the day because you've done so much, you know what I mean? But it's like you leave such a, like it lasts forever, literally, bro. And that's the kind of the way I kind of just try to move lately, is kind of like we said, impact, bro. You know, like I want to leave an impact on every single person that I meet, and I mean, yeah.
Truthfully, what keeps me focused is like the vision that I have long term is so big that any little distraction now don't even matter to me.
So,
Yeah.
Just cause,
Or L.
Yeah, exactly. Cause when I was first starting, right, with barely much, I was very unfocused at that moment because I didn't think none of this was possible. When I found out it was possible, all that shit kind of went out the window.
Cause I've been doing this shit for what, 6 years, 6 months.
Reselling, I've been reselling about 5, 6 years, but I didn't take it seriously until I got out of school.
You used to be chubby, bro.
Yeah, I was 180 pounds.
Yeah, I seen
pictures. I said, what?
You should see his own YouTube channel.
Bro, that's easy.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
Be chubby.
5, 6 years. You?
Like 2.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Shit, there's been a lot of shit.
Oh, I know.
Rocky bumps. One thing I wanted to ask you though. So you said like sometimes you can't really think like that. Why do you think that is though?
Like, think that far out?
Yeah.
It's a couple reasons. Seeing people like me die all the time. Like, motherfuckers like gassing when they be like, I ain't think I would make it to 25. That shit real. Like 100%. You know what I'm saying? So like,
That's the sad truth.
yeah. So like, me being 27 is kind of just like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
looking at it like,
yeah.
damn, like,
You know what I'm saying? And constantly being a target in this world, bro. That shit weigh on your mental more than people can ever think.
But go ahead.
But just adding on to that though, like he said, not thinking this shit possible until you in it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm convinced that like this shit work because I'm around motherfuckers that it's working for. So what make them different than me?
nothing.
Really nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
The only
it's
thing
just
really is just the perception.
straight line. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
straight line.
going through what you've been through and having that mindset is very understandable. But sometimes maybe that's what's keeping you in that box.
Type.
You know
I
what
ain't
I mean?
gonna lie, bro. When I got locked up, bro, I probably had I had $2,000 on me, cash, which really ain't that much, but a trunk full of shoes. They took all my money. I had the shoes.
Half
But
the
I'm-
shoes?
Nah, I did.
He said he had the shoe.
They took my money, but the shoes I still had, and I was just like, I'm on the band, so I'm like, how am I gonna get these out my house? And I can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I thought at that point, then honestly, I really thought I was going to jail for real for a minute. But then house arrest happened, so I'm like, all right, that's a blessing, cause like once this is over, I'm back out.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, I thought it was all over after that. I ain't gonna lie. I was finna just say fuck shoes and just be done.
You kept going.
Man, what had to?
Separates a
Had
lot
to.
of people. There's the people that keep
Had
going.
to.
What were you gonna say? You about to say something?
Too much mota.
That's I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Nah, I definitely salute you for still going, bro. Cause I mean, it takes a different type of breed to just keep going, you know.
Well, shit, a hustler always gonna revert
bro.
back to hustling.
That's what it was.
Like you may get,
That's
there may
what it
be
was.
times where you get distracted and shit get bad, but in those times you don't fully feel like yourself. A hustler will always, his comfort will always be in hustling.
Yeah, hustling. Being in the grind.
Not being able to move, cause I'm telling you, you'll look at yourself completely different. Cause
Alright,
like,
sucks, huh?
cause you just feel like less of a person.
I'm gonna tell you, hold on this. I had a glimpse of that because it was when I got kicked out my parents' crib. I moved in with my brother. There was a snowstorm. Bro, my car could not go nowhere. It was like bad. It was a bad snowstorm, bro. For a week, I did not leave that house, bro. And he was, well, I mean, I would go to work and shit, but they'll pick me up because they had the trucks and my car wasn't going through shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I literally like got home one day. My brother's like, "What's wrong?" Like he could just tell, you know. He read my energy. Bro, I just started crying. I'm like, bro, I'm not grinding. Like, bro, I was like, bro, I can't do this, bro. I was like, bro, I feel like I'm not doing nothing with my life, bro. I feel like a bum. I feel like I'm not fulfilling my desire.
And it's only been a week.
And he gave me that. He gave me that look like this motherfucker's really taking this shit serious. You know what I mean? Like he never understood how deep it was for me until that moment. I feel like, and that was a very pivotal moment for me because it made me realize that this is what I'm gonna die doing. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna die hustling. I'm gonna die grinding.
Sure don't.
So I know it probably wasn't. It definitely wasn't as bad as the band at all. But that was like kind of like a little
type
I
shit.
kind of connected it.
As close as you
Did you
want
at
to get
least
to
go
it.
outside, or how far did your band go?
So they fucked up and they showed me like my proximity. So it's like a circle over my crib, and it went out to like the street. So like I could take my dogs out back in the house.
Couldn't go out with the dogs.
Man, what she said, if your dumpster too far, it's over. You better call us and let us know. Like, you have to call for everything.
Yeah.
If you leave that circle, you have to call first. You know what I'm saying? So like,
How long was that? How long was you on that?
3 months. That 90 days hurt. That 90 days hurt,
bro.
cuz nothing but working home.
Because I remember how long a semester felt like at school. In the crib.
Come
Boy.
on, cuz.
Yeah, I'll be sick, bro.
I'm talking about I ain't want to play another game. I was the best at Call of
You
Duty.
said, I done played them all.
I played them all, cuz I don't want to do nothing else.
I done killed everybody.
I feel like being in that situation, bro, is like a quick way to depression.
Man, what? Cause I used to like it got bad, bro. It was during Valentine's Day, and at the time I had a shorty, so like,
Couldn't get no cheeks.
I got some cheeks, but I couldn't really do nothing for her
She could
though.
come
You
over.
feel me? Yeah, I couldn't really do nothing for her though. You know what I'm saying? Like being at the crib, I can't go buy none of that. So you feel me? I did what I could, but it just like you said, like you started crying in that moment, bro. I was toe up, real, 100%.
So once you got out, you was probably like, I'm off this bitch.
Like I can't say R. Kelly because I was out like a bird though. I was flying, cause I was
What
gone.
was the first thing you did when you?
Um,
He just went for a quarter pounder. just
I went
to
for a
feel
walk.
something. For a walk?
Went for a walk.
Damn, that's dope.
Very first thing I did, went for a walk by myself.
Cause think about it, bro. You in a build. You inside the crib. You don't want to be in no buildings. You
At
want
all.
to be outside.
At all. I
You
went
want to
for
see
a
the
walk.
sky.
I went as far as these legs took me. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that far. I was tired after that, but nah, I
Go
was
to the
good.
dumpster.
Finally, spaceman. Nah.
Just touched him with the
You went to where the proximity ended. And you said,
Come on.
Now what, motherfucker?
Take one step. Got shivers.
Crazy, bro. What passion over profit mean for y'all? Like y'all named y'all podcast that, but what it mean for real?
We was doing some. What were we doing? Were we here?
yeah. The name, truthfully, we just came up to it. But what it means to me is not breaking your code over money.
Facts. Facts.
Because I'll keep it like this.
Morals.
I'll keep an example.
You can't trust a motherfucker that do some shit like that.
Yeah. Even in the smallest shit, even in the smallest bits. I'll give you an example. Today, the Pumas that I just posted.
Okay.
I locked in a deal with somebody for $2,500 for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, they still hadn't paid me yet or nothing. They had just said, okay, that's cool.
They like it.
Literally 3 minutes later, somebody slid up, offered me $300 more, and I still told them no. Even though they were still my shoes, they have not been paid for.
Mhm.
I still told them no. It hurt.
That's still not
It hurt because I'm like, damn, that 300 could pay my ticket that I just got.
Straight up.
But it's just little shit like that. It's just code.
That goes a long way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That takes
And
you
it'll
farther
go.
than anything
It'll
else.
go a lot further in life than just fucking everybody over at every moment.
Yeah. Truthfully. I would say for me, it definitely, that's a part of it, but it's just also about following what I love to do. And that money's just not shit, bro. Like obviously it's a tool to help me get to where I want to be, but bro, if it wasn't for me following my passion, like truthfully, bro, like it's crazy because I just remember being in construction, bro. Like, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? I did it, bro, and it showed me that taking my passion and really just doing what I love can take me to wherever the fuck I want to go. Cause I never even imagined I'd be here, bro. I never seen it this far when I was working, scraping shit in fucking shit tanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never saw it getting this far. So it's like, it just shows me how shit really, really works, bro. It's taking your passion and just doing it, bro. Cause ain't nothing else gonna make you happier. You know, like you could be making 200 bands a year for working for somebody else. You're doing some other shit that you don't even want to do. It might make good money, but are you happy?
Shitty hours out of.
You know what I mean? Like, I come in this bitch, bro, I don't know who's gonna pull up. And when they do, I'm just like, bro, this is like the best ever. EG's here, DZ's here, you pull up. It's like, it's the best thing when everybody pull up to out of coincidence.
Oh, God,
you know
that
what I
should
mean?
be hard.
That's like the coolest thing. That's when I put my phone in charger. I'm trying to chop it up, you feel? Just talk some shit. But it's just like, those are the moments that I live for. And like kind of EG was talking about, it's not even about money, anything else, or material shit. It's just about the experiences and taking shit to the next level, bro.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for resellers that really don't have no family in this shit. Because there's a lot of these dudes that just like
freelance.
They're cool people, but it's not like we family.
But that's on them too.
It is, yeah.
But it is, but like you get burnt a lot around this motherfucker. Like thinking you cool with somebody and really y'all not. You know what I'm saying? Like they pull that rug out from under you and that shit sting. And I've been in that situation a couple times, but like you know when it's genuine though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You eventually gain that emotional intelligence, and then you can read people's energy, and you know when they solid or not.
Yeah, that's facts. You know,
but you got to get burnt a couple times to understand that.
It's just about playing chess, bro.
Yeah.
You see something weird, and then you notice why everything. You notice their past actions, and like this is, you know what I mean.
You piece it together, type.
They showed their hand, and now it's like. They done revealed everything. You feel me?
One thing I've learned, like in my lifetime, is you never don't sweat the small stuff, but notice the little shit about everybody.
Yeah, facts. That's facts. That's definitely true, bro.
Cause they always show like if you friends or cool with somebody, they do little shit that you might look over and think it's not that big of a deal, but when the real shit comes in. Those same characteristics that they took towards that situation is gonna happen there.
I'm not gonna lie, this conversation's like so good that I don't want it to end. Bro, like I'm in my head like, bro, like I feel good.
We set the hours, Bubby. We could be here all night.
Told you, cuz, like I'm at home, bro. Like we are at home, bro. This is the crib. This is the second crib.
Okay.
If I ain't had no dog, I'd probably sleep here. And a dog probably sleep here. I lock up. I'll be in this bitch in the morning. I'll be here in the morning. I'm security for the night. Straight up.
Nah, for real, bro. This is just that's something that I love about this place too. Is like when everybody gets here, bro. Everybody's making money, and on top of that, it's like everybody's having a good time.
It's the vibes, bro.
It's the vibes.
I give props to you for being able to host that kind of environment.
Yeah.
Because
it's not even just me though, because it's like it's y'all.
Yeah.
You guys bring that.
But there have been other stores in the city, and we didn't do that before this.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, huh?
Because if you wasn't here, where would we be? I ain't going to grills.
You know, just hustling.
Yeah,
plays, really.
outside type shit. You know what I'm saying? So this bring like a mutual ground for everybody who hustling.
It's a hub.
Yeah,
That's what
technically.
You always say that.
It's the hub.
Oh
God, it's the hub.
No cap.
It's really the hub.
Like one
Pull
thing
up
I just,
restock.
but you know, like it's the best feeling because it's like, for example, like I was telling D's the other day, it was just me and him in here. I'm buying pairs all day, and obviously, like it's like little shit that I'm not even gonna put in the shop. But I'll buy them, boom. I'm like, bro, you want I paid $40. You want 50? You want to buy 50? Yeah, come on, bro. He's sitting in that seat and he done got a 20 pack. Just by being there.
And ain't did nothing.
You feel me? And we're just chopping it. Yeah, he just bought a 20. He'll be like, yeah, sure, throw it in my pop. Sure. We'll throw it. By the end of the day, he's like, fuck, I'm gonna need some help. You feel me? But it's like, I love that, bro. I love to be able to just have
an actual environment.
Yeah, and just people like y'all in my life for real, bro. Cause people like y'all is rare. It's impossible to find true, genuine people these days.
Straight up. Y'all had touched on something. I think it was the last podcast or the one with DZ. Y'all was just like good shit is now uncommon or something, or like whatever the media has painted was good to be bad and was bad to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like with energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so hard for motherfuckers to be nice? Why is it so hard just to show love? So, just with that being said, like, it is hard to find genuine people just because they make getting over and being shiesty and being
the thing
sneaky seem so being toxic.
Because
like,
they only know what they talk.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's about breaking the mold and
it is refreshing.
Becoming your own person.
It is refreshing.
A lot of people I could genuinely say I haven't met nobody like you and I haven't met nobody like you. And it's about being yourself and being genuine. Everybody goes with the waves.
Hey, what I text you This morning.
What'd you say? In a world full of lies, we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it 100.
Cause there was this video and he was like, "This is the best event I've ever been to." I slid up. I said, "Why you capping?
Is that the one I asked you about?
He said, "Stop the lies, bro." I was dead, bro. I said, "Cuz."
I said, "I trust you." I said, read what I said. I forget what I said.
I was scrolling through Instagram and like when it refreshes by itself, I see his face and I was like, "Who posted that shit?" I wanted to see what he said, so I'm looking and I'm
That's
not.
exactly what happened.
And I just told him today. I was like, "Bro, who posted that shit?" Once them come on, that's solo.
That's solo.
That's solo. That's solo.
Okay, say here you go. Why we lying? I said, "Cuz I just had to gas for the video." He said, "I see you as somebody I trust. Please stop the cap." I'm damn. Damn. I can't lose the trust over a video.
You said straight to it. Nah, but that's, I feel like kind of like what I was saying, bro. Is that's the biggest thing is you guys are yourselves. You know, a lot of like you know when somebody is trying to be somebody else or when they're not themselves, and you see right past that, bro. And you can't get that connection. You know.
Shit tough.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't, like, it's just because you don't know who they are.
Exactly.
Or they're just trying to be 40 different people at the same time. Just, you know what I mean? So it just don't work.
Just trying to be accepted.
That's what I was touching on. Remember I had texted you what I wanted to talk about finding yourself and idolism? Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about, idolism, is that these days we got too many celebrities and they're just people that everybody want to be. Mm-hmm. Instead of just looking at their damn selves. Yeah.
I think after the pandemic, that's when that shit hit hard.
Yeah,
like the internet. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, the sneaker community literally used to be a community. Yeah. Close-knit. If you ain't know, it was over for
that. Actually is true.
You know what I'm saying? Once TikTok and shit got a hold, they passing out free game that we couldn't even pay for back in the day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, now it's just like dunks. Pandas made everybody a sneakerhead. Hated that shit. I'm a gatekeeper when it come to this shit, bro. I hate it, bro. I fucking hate it, bro. Like, I hate it.
It sucks, but
it gives us opportunity to make money.
But see, that's the sneakerhead in me. That's the passion part.
Yeah.
Like, that's my daily battle. Is like, you have to remove sneaker lover you into monetizer.
But you can be a sneaker lover with your collection.
100%.
It's your closet.
Yeah.
But then it's just like you see motherfuckers that's faking it, talking like they been in it.
That's why you gotta come to us, man. That's why we talk.
That's why we talk.
When it comes down to it, bro. Okay, when it comes down to it, bro, the way I do it is you just gotta feed that ego. Like, oh yeah, like,
yeah. I see.
You feel me? Yeah, just let it. Because then that makes.
I can't fake it though, man. I can't fake it.
Just buy them off me and we cool.
No,
oh, you a sneakerhead? I got you. Pull up.
This is the car right here.
Pull up. I'm a sneakerhead supplier. Oh God, I'm a sneakerhead supplier.
I don't know why that just made me think of some funny shit. I was in the gym today. Some dude come up to me. He's like, "Hey, my name's this and that. I do credit repair, this and that." It didn't hit me until after he left that I should have asked him his credit score. Because if it was lower than mine, why am I going to take it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro came in with a flannel. He didn't even have a shirt on under. He just...
Was he working out in the flannel?
I didn't see him work out. I just see him walking around passing business cards. And then one of my boys was like, "Yo, boy just gave me a business card yesterday." I was like, "Oh, okay." And he just focused his attention on me.
That's crazy. Credit repair, LA Fitness. What a place. What a place. What a place, man. What a place.
That boy went to the gym.
Yeah,
what? He said, "I know these people credit back."
Oh God, what? Who works out? People stressing. People stressing. That's who's in the gym right now.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's actually
I need that credit,
man. Straight up. I got a question for y'all. If y'all had to wear one shoe for the rest of your life, what would it be? You stay with them motherfuckers. I believe you.
I've said this. Haven't I said this for a while?
Yeah. Either my Off-White 4 or my PSG 4.
PSG?
Yeah. That's
because, bro, they just, on your foot, bro, they feel amazing. I can walk in those for days. Comfortably.
PSG is nowhere near my list.
What's yours?
Probably these or Black Metallic 5s.
Those are comfy, though. You know what shoe is surprisingly comfy? Which one?
Shadow 1.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah,
one
hell
that's
yeah.
like comfy to me. Like every
Because
other
the leather
one,
is stupid plush.
Yeah.
that Lost and Found almost got kicked to the curb Sunday. My feet were on fire,
No, that Lost
bro.
and Found isn't comfy, bro.
At
It's stiff.
all.
It almost feels like an 85.
I ain't never put a foot in 85 though.
Like the Pandas, 85's the ones that just dropped.
Fuck all those.
I did just
I
to see what's up.
don't fuck with 85.
My shit was already hurt.
I don't
I
fuck
kicked
with
that
them.
bitch off.
But probably these are black metallic fives, honestly.
Best retro?
Go where? Black
Model?
metallic fives, yeah, 100%.
Fives?
Fives, 100%.
That's something I don't. I mean, I hear it, but I've never heard somebody that I know say that.
100%.
I can agree it is a beautiful model. I can't wear fives, bro. It's this the only one because he removed the ankle fatness, he removed the tongue fatness.
Tongue fatness.
That's
He did
what it is, the ankle and the tongue fatness. Because we're, I don't know what it is, we're just not built to look good on us.
Virgil's a genius for that though.
Yeah.
He knows what everybody hated about that bitch. Well, the people that didn't like it, and he took it off. So props to him.
He really a genius just for just
Everything he did.
all of his shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like when you just
he
look
changed the
at
game.
if you just look at him as a creator, you know what I'm saying, and like just how he made stuff different, you know what I'm saying. That to me, that's what made him it. Him and Travis, whoever designed Travis Scott swoosh backwards was crazy.
I think, or not think. I heard that Virgil, like in person, was like a super cool, genuine person,
I wouldn't doubt it.
right?
I think he was gay, but somebody said he had a
He was
wife.
married.
Married.
He had a wife.
He
and
just had a
kids.
little softer.
It was his voice.
It was
Yeah,
his
he
voice.
had that
It was a
Michael
softer
Jackson voice.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, when you do
things, you know. R.I.P. Birds,
Got
man.
that
I ain't
zesty voice.
Virgil for real,
R.I.P.
bro.
Birds.
He
No
changed the game.
disrespect,
Yeah,
man.
that's why they made him creative director of Louis Vuitton.
Straight up.
That position ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Right.
Being the creative director for all of Louis Vuitton's
And
products.
to be
is-
black and do that is different.
Exactly.
That is different.
That's crazy.
That's different.
Louis V, crazy.
In terms of fashion, that's the top of the food chain.
Yeah, like big brands.
Okay.
It ain't. Well, you got Dapper Dan too, but like Louis V is like
Nah, but they didn't give him control over the entire company
Facts.
and
Show
the
Louis
look
V
of the company.
You show
Facts,
Louis
yeah.
V to a 5-year-old, they gonna know what it is.
straight up.
Like when Virgil came in, he came with the duffel bag that changed colors and do all type
That
of
shit was hard.
the screen on your fucking
Yeah.
duffel bag and shit. People wasn't doing that before. They trusted their entire vision and the future of their business
This
with
man.
into,
This one man. Here you
here's
go.
LV.
Yo,
That's true. That is crazy.
I
I never
want
looked at it that way.
I want to send y'all this. It's an article I read. It's called "Conviction Over Passion."
Conviction over passion.
It's like basically being so convinced that this shit is gonna work that like passion can only get you so far.
Facts.
But like if you're convinced that this shit is gonna work,
It's
can't
not
nothing
over
change your
motivation.
mind.
Oh,
Nah. I'm 100%
It's-
is passion.
Wait, keep going. Finish.
But just basically like if you so convinced that it's gonna work, like passion can only get you so far. Cause like you can be passionate but unmotivated. But if you convinced, like
I see that because the way I see it is almost like in an artist aspect, in a world full of artists. That's obvious. Doing art, creating art is a passion, right? But it's like in a world full of artists, it's very hard. It's very easy to get what is it?
I'm about to send it to you already.
It's very hard to get stay motivated, you know. So that's why I think it's just convincing yourself that you have the best work, and honestly, just literally, truthfully believing it,
Believe
bro.
in that shit.
Truthfully believing it and knowing that it's gonna work. And you're like, I don't know how the fuck it's gonna work, but it's gonna work.
Yeah.
and not putting a time limit on yourself.
Mhm.
That's the thing that
That's the
people
hard
fuck
part.
up on. It's
Because
just the
people
time
people
limit.
think they're supposed to see results even in the first 6 months of really trying to do something when they forget life is a journey and you're not gonna figure it out. It's so simple.
Everything comes to you when it's time.
Which is hard to see when you in it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard
I,
to see when
I
you
remember EG told me something, and I swear it's like every time I talk with this dude, bro, it's always something that sticks with me. It was a podcast a while ago, and I just don't know. It was actually that shit where I kind of like was trying to figure out, and I said something. He was like, maybe it's not your time. It's like, damn, that hurt, but it's
I remember what I
It's
said.
true though.
that hurt, but it's true.
Like, you can have all the game and all the tools and everything you need to get to the next level,
All
but
the
it's just not
time.
your time yet.
Yeah, you done put in time.
God
Blood,
said
sweat,
it's
and
not
tears.
yet.
Yeah, because then when he gives it to you, you're gonna be extremely grateful for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll never forget that, bro, because that really helped me It really just helped me whenever I'm stressing about some shit, I just think about that and I'm like, it's not my time.
Y'all put a lot of pressure on yourselves,
Every day.
like massive though. You know what I mean?
I used to.
Yeah.
I've been able to, in a sense, still keep myself very motivated, but when something go wrong, not kill myself over it.
Straight up.
Yeah, because
Like them
that's what
L's
used
seem
to fuck me up.
magnified a little bit. Them L's seem like magnified a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. When an L come, like you take it so to heart. But now at this point is as I've matured emotionally, I've been able to take an L and like not even feel it, or take a really big win and remember that it's just another day.
Man, the coach told me not too high, not too low, stay in the middle. You get
Exactly.
killed.
Keep the flow.
Staying in the middle.
What's crazy is you mentioning that, bro. There's just some shit that's kind of been going on with me lately, and I called my mama, bro, and I mean I don't really talk to them because I just be working so much. It's kind of just hard to find time to talk to them. But I was talking with her, and I was just kind of telling her about like everything that I'm really trying to do, and she's like obviously like the main focus for me is just take care of my family, like what we were talking about, you know. And bro, it's like when it comes under pressure, bro, I put so much pressure on myself for that. And we're on the phone and she stops me. She's like, you know, that's not your responsibility, right? And I told her, I was like, I get what you're saying. I completely get that, but that's my destiny. My destiny is to take care of my family, bro. Like, that's the only thing that I know will give me true happiness is knowing that my family's safe. Knowing that my brothers, my mom, my dad, and anybody else around me don't have to worry about shit because I helped them, you know.
Sorry.
And I got to crying on that phone, explaining to her like I couldn't even finish my sentences because it's like it runs so deep in me, that passion and that desire to fulfill that it's just there, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I mean I like what you said about you don't kill yourself over certain shit, and I guess that's something that I've been trying to work on too. And it's just I'm gonna always keep that pressure on me, bro, because that's the pressure I ride on my back. I know that they don't expect nothing in return, but at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's gonna bring me happiness, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
That pressure is a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
And I say it because like it'll put you in some spots mentally that you be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It'll put you into a mode sometimes.
Yeah. And also it can also turn you up. Yeah. And it can be that fire to where it keep you moving. Me personally, I've been trying to like maneuver through it. You know what I mean? Because like there's nothing nobody can put on me that's more than what I put on myself. And
damn,
my passion that I put on the pressure I put on myself is like unimaginable. I got people that hit my line, bro, you doing so good, bro, you doing so great. I feel like I'm only here. I feel like I'm here. So for them to see me on the mountaintop, it means nothing. I love it. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? That means
because you know what's possible.
I know what's possible,
Exactly.
and I know how far I gotta go. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I don't have a concrete plan as far as like I want to brick and mortar. I want to do this. I want to do this. My blueprint is 2 J's. You know what I'm saying? Just in the aspect of how far it has taken him. He in a whole nother country with a whole nother store opening up. It's crazy work. The people, the places he done been, the places he done seen.
it's the most known sneaker store when
You know
it
what I
comes down to it.
Straight up over shoes. You know what I mean?
But
that's
also one thing that I've realized lately with some of the things that I know that have kind of gone a little bit wrong in his business model.
Yeah. He ain't perfect by all means.
No, yeah. That's what has brought me to that idea of idolism is that he's gotten to this point. Now it's our job to pass him.
Straight up.
And he's always said that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that. And
I ain't trying to get even. By all means, I ain't trying to get even. He just, you feel me? The
It's the
steps he
blueprint.
took, follow them steps, and then go around his ass.
he planted
That's the
that
move.
tree knowing he's not gonna sit in the shade.
Straight up.
That's simple, bro.
Straight up.
He's sitting in some shade though.
I got a couple trees.
He gotta be.
Cuz got a couple trees. Louis V's on
Money
you,
tree, all
man.
that.
Straight up. We look up, just grab $1 off one of them. I'm trying to get one of them trees.
Okay.
Cuz I said money trees.
Yeah, pressure's definitely a bitch, bro. I feel like it's a lot different for us too because we're men.
Yeah.
As a man, bro, we're only idolized. We're not idolized, but we're only looked up to, and we're only pat on the back when we provide something to the world. So when we're not providing nothing to the world, we feel worthless.
That shit crazy, man.
That's why we have that pressure. We have the weight of the world on our backs, literally, bro. Like, everybody's world is different. Like, you got your, like, that's why, no cap, one of my favorite quotes is the world is yours.
Yeah.
Because it's literally yours.
Yeah.
It's about what you do in your world. Like, I got my world, you got your
Everybody
world.
got their own individual world within the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's your world. We just living in it. We
Mm-hmm.
just playing a role in it. You know what I mean? And we're all just here trying to get after it and help each other out.
That'll also help you maneuver throughout the world, knowing that you in your own world, just within the world.
A lot of people don't realize that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize that you create your destiny. Literally, you can create anything that you think. If you see somebody else do it, you can do it.
Sure
That's
does.
simple. I don't care what it is, bro. I can see a dude with a $50 million watch. I can get it. He got it. What makes him different? He just put in the work.
You bleed just how you bleed.
But there's also people got to realize that they really got to do what they want to do. Because I feel like some people will look at somebody that's successful and want to do
Their route.
want to do that route or what they're doing. Like kids, they grow up wanting to be NFL players, right? Let's just put an example. But they don't really even care that much for the NFL. They just know that bro is
up there.
up there, and he has this much success in his life. They want to follow that route to get to that.
Sometimes when you get to that mountain, you realize the scene ain't even as good as you thought it would be.
Exactly.
It's
Instead
like-
of just making your own path, it would have been way better that way.
That's what it's like. I feel like when you have a destination, when it comes down to this game or any game,
Mm-hmm.
you visualize the destination. You get to the destination and realize it's not even what really makes you happy.
It wasn't the route that you were supposed to.
What made you happy
That's
was
why
the climb.
That's why people be saying like, enjoy the journey. It be hard, cause like in that journey you gonna go forward, but you damn sure going backwards. You damn sure gonna have a detour. You damn sure gonna end up on another road that you wasn't expecting. And y'all talking about you had said something about like doing what you want to do. I'm having that battle right now with my little brother.
Mhm.
Like he gonna be a senior next year.
Mhm.
So like I constantly ask him like,
High
what is
school
it?
or college?
High school.
High school.
So I'm constantly asking like, what is it that you want to do? What you thinking right now? You know what I mean? Like let's get it started now, or at least flirt with it.
Yeah.
Find
Start tasting.
Just flirt with it. So when I bring him to events, I do it for the help, but I see how much energy he has when he's there. And it ain't necessarily shoes, it's just the environment. He a butterfly, you know what I'm saying? But like we'll be in them long rides and he'll get to talking like, yeah, I want to do shoes, but I'm like, no, you don't, bro. You don't really want to do shoes. You want to do it because I'm doing it.
That's
You know
exactly what I'm trying.
Yeah, like you want to do it because I'm doing it, and it look fun. But like, what do you want to do? So I
What
constantly
actually
build
makes
in
you
his
happy?
head. You know what I'm saying?
I think sometimes kind of what just helps is like, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's his path. He gonna figure it out,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like while he's doing it, something along the way of him trying out shoes is what's gonna help him find what he actually
Find
wants
what he
to
want to do.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's like this isn't obviously the for sure route for him, but somebody that he might meet on the way will be like, oh shit, like he's doing this on the side. What if I try that out? You feel
Yep.
me? So I feel like that's a big thing too.
Side note, Vulture has to be the hardest nickname I've ever acquired in my life.
For real?
That shit's so fucking hard, bro.
At first,
I ain't gonna lie, it is.
That shit's so
That
fucking
is-
hard, bro.
At first, when I heard it, I
That's
was like,
hard.
what does that mean? And then, like, I was like, that's actually a hard name.
It's hard. So how I came up with it, we was trying to figure out a name, bro. And I was just like, what is something that like everybody could be and everybody could fuck with? We just kept pondering. And I was just like, sneaker vultures, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, think about it, bro. Vultures go after dead stuff. What we going after? Dead stock shoes, right? It's dead.
Oh shit.
And I was like, and they pick until it's gone. If we can take every shoe out of here, we gonna do it. Everybody's a sneaker vulture.
That logic made no sense, but all sense.
All sense, you know what I'm saying? Like it was far
crazy.
left, but it came back. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just like, so then like I did it, and I was just like,
That's
damn.
actually dope.
Yeah.
Now
Like,
that you
everybody's
defined it
a
that way,
sneaker
that's
vulture.
dope.
Everybody's a sneaker vulture. It ain't just me. That's why like I love it because it's so what is it? Pathos, logos, and ethos. I think ethos is emotion, everybody's emotionally attached to it because you a sneaker vulture, although you heat for the streets. You know what I mean? You
At
are
heart.
too. You know what I'm saying? At heart, y'all vulturing after all these pairs. Again, as many as y'all can.
Speaking on that, it's funny because this might sound weird, so don't laugh. But it's like it's kind of similar. I don't even know how I'm gonna make this connect, but it's gonna work. Trust me,
All right.
brothers. So obviously, like my little nickname is Millie, right? I gave that to myself. But the thing is, it's like when I'm Millie, like I turn into that dude. Like I'm grinding, bro. I'm hustling. Like I can't even think of losing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like when I put myself in that mindset, bro. Like there's times where I'm like not feeling like good. Like I guess I'm just having a bad day.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like I gotta kind of put myself out of my whoever the fuck I kind of am, and put myself into that because that's what helps me win and that's what makes me feel better. So I'm like, I'm Millie, like when I'm in the
dolphin go.
yeah, like when I'm in the sauna, I'm like, bro, I'm a winner. I can't lose. Like nothing gonna stop me from losing.
The sauna and the steam room are two things that are amazing for just energy cleansing and getting back focused.
Yeah. Bro, I talk to myself in that bitch all day. I'm in there, bro, just like I really just give myself affirmations, bro. I'm like, I'm a money magnet, bro. Money come to me. I can't lose. I'm a winner. If you try to stop me, you're gonna get ran through. Like shit.
I
Like
do that
bro,
in the morning
I do
while
that for 20 minutes.
I'm brushing my teeth. I look in that mirror and this is all I see.
Yeah.
It's a monster. You feel me? That's him.
He said all he see is vultures.
It's
That's
like,
it.
I think it was, I don't know if it was David Goggins, but it was funny because he talked about it similarly. He was like, sometimes you got to give yourself that alter ego because then you'll convince yourself to be that person that's perfect. Like that alter ego is the one that makes it to the gym on time. He's the one that is gonna make however much he wants to make today. That's the one that's gonna take care of his family. So when you put yourself in that position, it's like your whole mindset changes. It's like you're turning into somebody else in a sense, and this is what helps you. You know, eventually you're gonna turn into that person.
Enough
That's
ego
why I
is
idolize.
Necessary.
That's the way I idolize. You know what I mean?
He said I idolize Millie.
Idolize Millie. You got to though.
Yeah.
He's been chasing Millie his whole life.
It sounds weird, but it's like that's just how I think. You know
All right, so
I mean?
now tie that to what we were talking about.
Vultures.
Yeah.
Vultures.
No, really. You know, I'm
But like you said, like I'm a vulture. You know what I mean? That's the way I kind of seen it.
100%.
So,
But so like you said, like solo is that for me. Like when I do shit by myself, it's like
that's when I'm
I
at my
prove
best.
it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like a lone wolf is the most dangerous wolf. He willing to run up in anybody pack and figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
And the
So,
tactic, hey,
yeah,
honcho.
you know what I'm saying? Like so
Because you ain't got nothing to lose at that point.
solo's that for me. You
I
know
be
what I
by
mean?
myself. That's when I'm at my best.
Yeah. Like when I go to them events and I be by myself sometimes, like that's when the wolf is out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Going after it.
I don't fuck everybody today. You know what I'm saying?
I want some paper.
Yeah. So I definitely feel that enough ego is enough. You know what I mean? It's a thin line because you don't want to be arrogant. But
the balance. Yeah,
gotta find it.
definitely, bro.
Gotta find it.
Like I said, bro, when I just get in that mode, like I could literally like, bro, I'm not. I'm in there. You feel me? Like I'm gonna run it up.
The only difference between ego and arrogance is that when you have ego, you know it for yourself. When it's arrogance, you're trying to force that on other people.
Oh, are you trying to paint a picture?
Exactly. You're trying to paint this picture. You're trying to prove yourself to them. Yeah. When I've already proven myself to myself.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck what you think.
At all.
That's the difference between ego and arrogance.
Facts. Well, like ego's a killer, but it's also a good thing because it reminds you, like it's not who you genuinely, truly are, I guess, because at the end of the day, it's who you think you are. But if you don't think, I don't know how to explain it.
You gotta strive towards something, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have something that, you know what I mean, push you a little bit.
Gets you that extra step. Keeps you from walking and just keeps you running.
All motion, good motion though. As long as you're going forward.
Motion
as long as
over
you're moving.
emotions.
Motion over emotion.
EG came up with that.
Straight up. All you gotta do is take the E out. Yeah. Take the E out. Yeah.
It's crazy because I lost my train of thought. Fuck it.
That boy slapped his knee. I just realized.
Those polo sweats?
Of course.
Those are the best sweats
The
in the world.
best sweats in the world.
Bro, I got a faded ass pair.
I got 2 of these. I had to double up because my other pair toasted.
I got a brand new pair and I got a pair that I just still be wearing
Straight
faithfully.
up. These are the best sweats ever, cuz.
It's a perfect cut.
Shout out my boy Ralph, man.
Ralph Lauren.
Oh,
That boy make trap attire.
man, what?
You really do.
Cuz,
He make trap
100%.
attire. He know what he doing.
I got 4
100%.
jumpsuits. I got the jacket and the pants.
Straight up.
When I throw that on, that's
It's
Millie.
on.
That's Millie.
Who am I today? Hood on. Crazy work. What's your thoughts on social media, man? We talk about like idolizing shit.
It
I think
depends
that's
what you see. I talked about this a while ago when I was really kind of going through some shit in life. I got off of social media. Then when I hop back on, I unfollowed everybody that I have followed, and I followed only shit that feeds my brain instead of takes away from it.
Sorry.
Doesn't plant bad seeds. Because, I mean, if my mind is like a farm, and I'm constantly planting bad seeds, and my crops are going to go bad. But if I constantly see shit that's going to help me grow, I'm going to grow crops, you feel me? Every idea is a crop, the way I look at it.
You really just have to go at it with a purpose, and know when you get on there that it was made to distract you.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be a tool to help you as long as you're using it in the right way.
Yeah. You?
I got the big booty bitches on my timeline. So.
You are funny as hell.
He said, "I'm with all the distractions."
I'm with all the distractions. Boy, nothing
Come
but
on,
bad
man, come on.
decisions on here.
It's
Nah.
screen times 12 hours a day.
But nah, bro, I be trying to really stay up off of it, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, like my timeline ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I have deactivated my personal just and been strictly sneaker vultures. You know what I'm saying? I felt my best at that time, but all my like close friends that ain't really into shoes and all that on my personal, so I can't really detach from it too much because that's how you keep connect with people that you don't talk to every day.
When you hop off though, you realize you don't miss much.
Don't miss nothing, bro. Nothing. And the world is quieter. You're a little bit more at peace.
What matters is putting that phone down and looking around what you see.
Well, I've always thought about it this way: like, you're only on there and looking at shit that isn't in front of you because it's not in front of you.
Straight up.
It's kind of the same reason.
Dopamine.
Exactly. That is the dopamine. It's the same reason people love superheroes and shit, and like the real kind of mental reason that we watch movies is because a life is happening in that movie that we're not living right now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I watch Django so much.
Django. That's a good movie. That's
the best movie ever.
That's a good movie. I haven't watched it in a while, but that's a very good movie.
Great movie. 100%. That little voice change shit you do, cause that is so funny to me.
What?
You be like, serious.
Please not talk about what?
Ah,
shit. I love it.
That's hilarious, bro. That shit be killing me, bro.
This shit's for me and Jerry be abusing that fucking voice.
Man,
I done had my little brother doing that shit, taking it to Florida and shit.
that's funny.
Cohen be doing that shit.
Cole
now.
been doing. Can we please? He was like, "Can I please get paid?" I'm like, "Wait." Yeah,
That's little Millie over there.
no, Cat, that's Millie.
Sick.
It's funny how I gave myself that nickname because, bro, I was just, it's not that, I mean, obviously I'm Isaac, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like, I was like, I need something that's gonna make me, like, I need a name. I was like, I just need to give myself
Did
something.
you give yourself solo?
Yes or no? So,
Alright.
I'm in the frat, right? So I'm a solo
You're in
on
the
my
frat?
line. Yeah.
For real?
With college?
I'm the bros. Come on, I went to college. Yeah, cause I went to college.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the bro.
What's the song? You got show me. What y'all do?
Big
Oh,
dog. I got. You know what I'm saying?
he got the Letterman.
Funny as fuck. He got the
It's tucked in the
Letterman.
back.
Come on, G. Go Boots. Put up. But so on my line, I'm a solo. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes and no. I gave myself that, but I earned it too. You know what I'm saying? And like I do a lot of shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it all
Change my name to
it all
Solo.
tie in.
I like that name better. I like that name.
Millie, no, I'm solo. I'm solo 2.0
Solo
now.
Millie.
But nah, like, so yeah, like, I really earned it, you know what I mean? And a lot of shit that I do by myself. So it came, like you said, a whole alter ego. Like, it turned into that for me. When I turn into solo, when I'm forced by myself, or when I choose to be by myself, that's who I'll be.
I like it for me because I've told so many people that I don't even remember that when I hear it, oh yeah, I'm Millie. You feel me?
That's me.
And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And then it kind of it's like a little reminder, like I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was lacking. So.
And like solo remind me like I don't need nobody. As much as I appreciate everybody around me for sure, but like it keep me grounded that like when they close that casket, it's only room for one.
For sure.
Okay.
It's only room for one. So.
And when it really comes down to it, bro, I mean, ain't nobody there to help us. You know what I mean? Help only goes a certain, like, it only goes so far.
Yeah. And some people, even though they are great people, are in your life temporarily.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be there forever.
And it even comes down to it, bro. When, like, kind of like I was saying, like, if we don't have no help, so it's like the only help you can give is to yourself.
So.
Because if you don't give it to yourself, you can't help other people.
And at the end of the day, everybody gotta look out for themselves. Eventually,
Eventually
you gonna reach out, and they not gonna be there because they need their own hand to do something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own world.
Everybody do.
For real.
So definitely keep me grounded on that aspect.
Solo dolo for real.
Solo dolo. Even like with the shoe stuff, like I do a lot of stuff by myself, but I really ain't by myself. You know what I mean? So I don't never try to portray that. Like when it come to shoes, I take the losses on my own. But like when I win, we win. You know
That's what it comes down to, though.
Yeah.
You gotta take those losses, and ain't nobody gonna take that loss with you.
At all.
You feel me?
At all.
It don't matter who it is.
At all.
That's what takes you to that. That's what creates that, puts that chip on your shoulder and keeps you going. For real.
These long nights, bro. I don't know how they make you feel, or y'all feel, but like, well, you post yours sometimes.
I'm a night out.
Man, what, bro? I love it. That's the best part. Like,
I don't wake up till 11.
I'm not a morning person, and I'm heavy on sleep. But when it come to shoes, that alarm clock go off at 4 o'clock. I don't care if I went to sleep at 2.
I'm up there.
Wide awake. Now, if it's something else that ain't shoes, gonna have to miss me with that one, cuz. You gonna have to miss me with that one, cuz.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Oh, God.
You asked me what my favorite Drake song was, and I said Successful, and I know why now. Because it reminds me of before all this, when I was in the car, hitting plays, driving everywhere. And that's the only song I had playing. Because every time I played it, I was like, this is what I'm doing it for. I wouldn't even eat. I would just get straight off work. I hadn't even showered. But I would just get straight to it, bro. And that's the only song I had playing, bro.
He said, I just want to
B?
Success,
I can see him in the car singing, eyes closed. On
No,
the steering wheel.
Oh, shit.
the clothes. No.
If I had to put a soundtrack on like my life and my process, I'd love to say Nip, but wholeheartedly, it'll probably be Off Season by J. Cole, that whole album.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
He spit on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I haven't even listened to it completely, but I know there's like from the ones I've heard, crazy.
Nip got some shit.
He got some shit, 100%.
I never got into Nip like that.
That's my mode.
Yeah,
It's
Nip.
it's listening to Nip. Okay.
Hustle and motivate, dedicated, stuck in the grind,
Victory lap.
victory lap. Really, you can really spin victory lap and be straight for real.
No cap.
Like the whole thing.
I got to put me on because I never listened to Nip like that.
What?
Just the main shit that would be out.
Type.
I never really bought to that shit. You feel me?
Perfect 10.
Perfect 10.
That's my favorite song.
Crazy.
Perfect 10.
Let me see. I got a Nip selection on here too. Yeah, you definitely gotta get too thin, cousin. You're a little late.
I got some Ricky Ross.
The boss.
That's a real hustler right there.
You know how I know Rick Ross a hustler? Cause that was my dad's favorite rapper, and he ain't listen to no rap.
That
That's
is
crazy.
crazy.
While he was locked up, he was like, I fuck with Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Like, all right, bet.
The balls.
That's not a bad selection.
I got a bunch, honestly, from Nick. I Don't Stress. That's one of them.
What's your artists I list to? Well, what's like some artists that I guess, like some hustle artists I guess.
Nick, Lil Baby put me in the mode
Like
too.
you put it on when you trying to get some money.
Lil Baby put me in the mode.
Yeah.
Lil Baby put me in the mode.
His older
Stuff.
Definitely his older.
Well, this new album was actually
The
some of
album
them
before
songs-
That's
that.
pretty good.
My Turn. That
I like
I spin that. I be on.
the whichever one Never Need No Help was on.
That yeah, I know.
My Turn.
So
Well, I think that's
Need to know help.
a mixtape.
it's a mixtape.
I ain't need to know help.
Um,
It's when he was
Dolph.
dropping all them
Dolph.
tapes.
Dolph.
Dolph is a huge one for me.
I can give you that. I can give
is
you
a
Dolph.
huge one for me.
Old Dolph, 100%. 16 Zips, 100%.
16 zips.
In
that
college,
was
16 Zips got me through my junior and senior year. 100%. 16
just a
Zips got
plug
me
best
through
friend.
it. Straight up.
That was some crazy shit. Who else? There's a couple Baby Smooth songs I've been
That's
listening
really
to.
it.
Drake. I feel like Drake is a big one for me because
Hustle music.
he talks about just
Yeah, I don't know about
how
that.
important it is for him, like how important his work is to him.
He got some lines for sure.
I think it's not more about hustle. It's
Drake
more
don't
about
get me in that mode though.
it's not about hustle for me. I think
probably
it's more
listening to the
about
right shit.
working and grinding.
It's
Because
like
it's like, bro, you can't
relationship slowing me down. It's
It's
slowing
slowing
the
the
vision.
vision.
Guess I'm not in that position to deal with commitment.
Why you gotta
Certain
say
people
that,
need
bro?
to tell me they're proud of me. That mean a lot to me. Oh God, yeah.
Bro, and then even just bro, everything like the motion. Have you heard?
Yep,
of it?
yep.
Bro, it's like everything he's speaking is it's like everything that he talks about, bro, is almost like a manifestation for what's going on in my life. Crazy.
That's some. At the end of the day,
Dreams money could buy. That's
type.
another one.
Yeah. It's a lot of. That's crazy how music can really like put you on the spot for real.
It's art.
It's a vibration.
Yeah,
It's art.
It's an energy.
definitely energy. Can change your whole everything. You know what
Your
I'm saying?
mood, your
All of it.
yeah, for sure, everything.
Bring people together too. It's like shoes, bro. Shoes are art. Changes my mood.
A
Open
fresh
up that
pair.
box.
Fresh pair definitely
I'm
get you
feeling
right.
I carry that bitch with me around the crib.
A sale definitely get you right. That profit, the margins definitely get you
Get you
right.
right.
The margins get you right.
The people that you meet.
Should get you right.
Thanks.
That's one thing that like, all money aside, like I appreciate this game so much for. I had posted something like when my second page got up, like I was supposed to be doing a deal with somebody and they flaked on me for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all right,
great.
bet. I posted like, y'all don't realize, bro, relationships are more than money.
For sure.
You could have did that deal with me right now, and you don't know what could have happened with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know who I know, and who I know can change your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
6 degrees of separation.
yo,
It's like the post I sent in the group. Maybe reselling isn't about the profits, it's about the friends you make along the way.
straight up.
And it's true. It's just like it was like supposed to be a meme, but it's like true. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
seen that and I was like, that's what it's about, bro. The people you meet along the way, for real.
Cause like the profit gonna always be there. Missing out on $10, bro. You don't know who I know, cuz can change your life. That's why, like, I always like my face card when I go to these events. I'm always respectful. I joke, shake hands. You feel me?
Good vibes.
Good vibes all the time.
That's one of the main reasons I fuck with you, bro. No matter who come up to the table, you're gonna be cool.
Straight up.
Cause bro, there's some of these dudes where you first meet them, dicks.
Never again.
That's all.
Bro, like
Never
there's
again.
been plenty of times, bro, when like I was first starting reselling, I met some of these dudes and it's complete dicks.
Yeah.
And then you get some pairs in your inventory and they all smiles now.
Straight up, on God.
Well,
and
I've
that,
seen that happen,
ooh, that's
bro.
funny.
What's funny too is
Funny
like,
as fuck.
That's funny.
bro, I don't know if you know this. I know this. Every time I see your face, I just get to cheesing. And you know what I mean? I just start cheesing. We start shaking up and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
It's love.
you can't beat that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't beat that feeling. You feel me? Like as soon as I see EG, EG's in this bitch. Let's
Yep.
get it. You know what I mean? Let's talk some shit. Let's fuck around.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Let's grab a fucking
I can
football.
see EG across the room and I know he there. I'll be right back. Cuz.
Oh god, that's some great shit.
Cuz, what's happening? Got to check in.
Forever thank you for
I
everybody.
need to do it more events every weekend, man.
Man,
or something. I need to see you more often.
I ain't gonna lie,
I think that every time I see you too.
like these last few months, cause I've been out there. Not as much as
I've
like
seen you a lot
I
more.
would want to.
We need
Yeah,
to get you out that job.
man. But bro, it's so sweet, bro. That's
You
the-
like it, though?
That's I don't like it, but like it's sweet if that makes sense.
Seven
You know what I'm
Explain.
saying? Like benefits is crazy. The paper decent, and then like the knowledge that I'm gaining. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning the trade right now. So like, if I wanted to quit, I got at least like 4 months.
But you wanna
Until-
learn the trade.
Yeah, until
That's all that matters,
until
as
this
long
trade
as
is
you got a
over.
purpose with
You
it.
know what I'm saying? So, and then even after that trade, it's another trade. You know what I'm saying?
Which,
So like,
what trade are you gonna get?
learning how to actually work on cars,
Okay.
like for real. But then once this is done, they moving into electric vehicles. So like, even if some shit go wrong, these always work. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? So, and like the knowledge too, cause like I'm gonna have a family that's gonna have cars that's gonna need their shit fixed or something. So. Just shit like that, I be thinking in the long run. Like
What
if I'm
you
gonna be
been
the
into?
leader, yeah, you know what I'm saying. If I'm gonna be a leader and a provider, I want to be able to. They can come to me for any and everything in the crib. So it's so sweet, and like the money and the time, like I can leave my job and go get pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but,
That's clutch.
super clutch. Like be gone for like an hour
So it's like the best of both worlds.
type. But it's just like there are days that like everybody getting active and I'm in that bitch like.
Damn.
I want to get out there.
It's driving me crazy. And like on weekends, we switch off every other weekend. So like them weekends where I do work, something popping, I'll be like, shit killing me. I can't get out. I can't get active till 2:30. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't too terrible though. But I'm definitely gonna get up out of there though for sure. Definitely getting up out of there.
It's helping you. I feel like the way I see it is like that right there. Like you said, it's just those lessons are teaching you for something that's bigger in the future too. You know,
Patience, really.
patience too.
Patience is
Definitely.
really
Patience is a big thing
the
that I need to
biggest
work
one.
on.
The biggest one. And tough skin. Like so being in the automotive field as a young black man and not to make it about race, but it's about race. Bro, I'm looked at all types of different ways. I got tattoos, hair natural, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk like them. It's different. So it teach you tough skin, treat everybody like humans, and just to appreciate like the little things, like the little good, bro. We meet so many like just naturally nice for no reason type motherfuckers. Your whole car about to blow up. Why are you smiling? You know what I mean? Like
He said when you get this receipt, you're not gonna be
oh,
surprised.
bro,
Shit.
what? Like you almost died, lady, and she's really just cheesing. So it give you a different type of perspective on life. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
someone that
Sometimes.
told me don't sacrifice the present for the future, and I don't think I'll ever forget that.
That's
because-
tough. That's tough.
Yeah, that's deep.
Because,
That's tough.
bro, and it's probably the biggest battle I face. You're thinking so much about your future, everything that's weighing on. You're sacrificing what you could be doing now to build that future.
But then they tell you like, enjoy the present. So it's like it's two sides to every coin.
Definitely.
And y'all was talking on something like the last podcast, like this life's so complex, like it make it hard. Cause you don't know what's right and what's wrong for real until that result come back. You know what I'm saying? So you can be thinking that you moving through the right path, but you should have did this a week earlier type shit. Or you moved a week earlier, you should have waited a week later.
It's the perception too.
Crazy work.
The perception.
100%. Get some gems in this motherfucker. There's some gems in this motherfucker.
Bro, for real.
I told you what we gonna do.
It just
Yeah,
happens.
it's all, man.
The crazy thing is that it just happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's like half the time I don't even know what I'm finna say. I just let it come out.
Type.
I forgot we was recording.
Yeah, like I told EG, that clip that I posted recently on the page. My favorite part is just the end because he just said one word and it meant majority of the video. I was explaining everything and then he just said impact, and then I like how in the subtitle it said impact and then it just had a period, and then I just said impact period, and it's just like that's why I made that the caption too, because that's what it is, bro. Impact.
Impact.
I feel like that's a big reason we created this too, to create an impact.
And it leave an impact. Y'all had, I remember one time it was like, I was feeling lost in this shoe shit. Like, am I really good at it? You know what I mean? Am I really, like, I wasn't convinced to myself. I think it was a podcast with either Tristan or Stu. And I just sat, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching it. And just like my whole everything from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head just turned up. And I was just like, bro, this whole podcast has changed my whole thought process on everything. Even when
Did
I'm
you post on
feeling
your
that.
story?
I think so.
I think I remember.
I think so.
It makes me so happy to hear people say that.
Straight up.
That's the best feeling.
Straight
Because
up.
I be thinking about it, but I don't really be thinking about it.
Mhm.
I'm
And
just
then when
like,
you hear it, it's a good reminder.
yeah, like we just talking this shit.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm trying to figure it out for myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't really trying to help you right
Yeah.
now. You feel me? You getting help by
It's
me
my
trying to help
therapy
myself.
session.
Oh God.
That's the best way because I feel like a lot of people see our results and kind of just look at it. as
Here's
like,
what I found.
Hold on.
The feds.
No, yeah, we gonna have to.
Hey,
put them
all
on-
phones up.
The feds.
Everybody put their phones up.
And we finding
Put that
nothing.
motherfucker in the car. But what was I saying? I feel like a lot of people feel like we got shit like kind of figured out, when it's really we're just figuring it out as the day goes by. Every day I'm just
And we
figuring
should
it
be
out.
cool with not having things figured out. Because if everything was planned, it'd be boring.
Exactly.
If we knew exactly what was going to happen.
Straight up.
it'd
Like-
be
like-
boring.
You wouldn't chase nothing because you already knew what the outcome is.
Exactly.
It's like the quote goes: if you knew you were gonna fail 20 times until you got the result that you wanted, you would be happy to fail the next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you knew that's one less time I'm going to fail because I know it's going to happen.
And then even just it was such a good feeling. I had some dude come in here and he told me he drives trucks and shit, and it's I think he said like 32, 33. He's like, hey, I watched that's the first thing he said. I watched our podcast. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something like I don't really think about who's watching the videos, because I mean the only people I think is like the people that we know, you
Yeah.
know. But it showed me that, bro, this is really like there's people that's really listening to our shit. You even said you was at the state.
Bro, SneakerCon Dallas, somebody came up and said they watched the podcast.
That's hard as fuck.
That made me so happy.
That's
bro.
hard. That's far.
That made me-
That's far
Dallas,
from here.
bro, that made me so happy.
Where was dude from?
I think he was locally here, I think from Dallas.
Type.
One thing too is like
That's
it-
that's
a
hard.
big reason
That's,
That's
I
hard.
was so happy.
a big reason I really fuck with this too is like I feel like if I ever get lost along the way, I could just listen to this or any other ones and just understand that. I just need to remind myself all this shit, you know.
Back to the
It's easy to forget everything, and I even told you, G, it's gonna be crazy to look at 10 years down the line and be like, bro, we was destined to be where we at.
For sure.
You feel me? We was destined to, like, once we have everything, our families are set, all that shit. We're gonna be like, bro, we spoke this shit into existence, literally, bro.
I think regardless of the result, you still gonna feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Just because like the thoughts that you acquired within that time frame and the people that you met. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like that life that you have envisioned,
Mm-hmm.
it coming into
Effect.
effect, you gonna feel 10 times better, but then like you gonna also relish at the moment of the man that you done turned into.
Bill.
You know what I mean? Like y'all make me so proud, bro, because like as far as age, like I'm y'all big homie. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as wisdom, we peers. Like even with age being out of it, you feel me? Like y'all my peers. I don't look down on y'all because y'all wise and y'all hustlers and y'all with it. Like I know people older than y'all that ain't doing a fraction of the numbers that y'all do in a month.
Man, I know the older people that are not doing shit.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And God bless them, but at the end of the day,
They
I'm
still
proud
on
of y'all.
Instagram.
You know what I mean? I'm proud of y'all if ain't nobody ever told y'all.
That's love for
Real
real, bro.
shit.
And
Real shit.
and the thing is, like, the way I see it is like there's people like that. So then the way I see it is like every video that we make, I hope it reaches somebody. I don't care if it's, I don't care if it's one person, as long as it changes one person's perception or even that makes them look at life a completely different way. I feel like that's the biggest thing for me. Changing somebody's perception, because when you do that, their whole life changes.
Because it's a beautiful switch. When you switch over and then realize everything in your life is in your hands. Nobody else really actually has any authority over you. You get to make with life whatever you want. It's a beautiful thing when you make that switch.
Yeah.
And it makes me happy when I see people make that switch.
Yeah. For real. I love seeing
When
people.
you're not living somebody else's life, when you finally live in your life.
Peacefully.
Exactly.
Peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
Peacefully.
Peacefully is a very big thing. Because there are a lot of people that they were striving for success and they got there, but they don't like the way they got there and they can't sleep well at night because of it.
I think peace is a choice.
Yeah,
It's a choice.
yeah.
Fuck.
Cause
Hold on, give me like 5 seconds to dissect that shit.
Want that?
You're right.
Yeah.
peace is a choice.
You're right.
Cause like I think that ties into like perception. You know what I'm saying? Heavily
That's
on
what you
the
assigned.
basically the energy that you give to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like how we say we choose to be as even as possible. That's as close to peace as motherfuckers really gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like allowing something to affect you, good or bad, at the minimum amount. You know what I'm saying? And just being so convinced and like choosing the latter rather than letting that shit piss you off. You know what I'm saying? I do think that is a everyday battle and choice that people gotta pick.
Mike Tyson said there was a dude talking
Not
about
a Mike Tyson quote.
Hey, nah, he be spitting. He said there's some dude. He was like, if you do me wrong, I'm cutting you off. I'm done.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, that's your master. He's like, how? He's like, cause you let him change you. The person that controls your emotions and lets you and changes you, owns you for the rest of your life. And that's something that I can't stop. I think about
that's
that
like
every
being
day.
in a relationship and they fuck you over. So now that's all you do to the next people.
Straight up.
You can't attach emotions to anything.
Straight up.
Exactly.
For real. Because that's what controls you.
Because
Whatever
you're
controls
supposed
your
to
emotions.
expect that. No matter what happens, you...
Cup looking empty. You know,
Hey, I wish I had.
he ran out of the juice.
Wish I had some in there. You mother sucker. Mike Tyson a wild dude, man. Y'all seen that video?
Mike is wild.
He told dude how centric we gotta be on this thing. None. Hey, my boy Jackson said let it loose. That boy.
As long as it ain't too loose.
Nah, but Mike told dude he'll fuck him till you love him. Y'all ain't seen that video?
No.
Bro, Mike Tyson told this dude, he said, I'll fuck you in the ass till you love me. I said, bro, that is
What?
in the public, bro. There are other humans around.
What point was he trying to make?
Because somebody was talking stuff and Mike ain't like it, bro. And that was his comeback. I said, any man that said he would sexually harass you,
So you love it.
And when you need to stay away
crazy. That's a dangerous dude, man.
Definitely different.
Mike's logic is different. That's why when you brought out that
bro,
quote, I ain't
bro,
know what to
Mike
think.
is a crazy dude, bro. You can tell by the way he fought.
100%.
But you ever just seen like a compilation of all his knockouts?
Of him punching somebody?
He's just all calm until he let loose and then he's done.
He said he
10
used to be
seconds,
scared until like leading up, like till he
Until
got
he
in the
throw the
ring.
first
I was talking to EG
Yeah.
about that. Like, how like he was talking about his whole walk-in.
Yeah,
He said once he gets in that ring, he said I forgot what he said. He was like, I'm winning.
yeah.
I can't lose.
It's over.
Like I'm tearing him up. I'm killing him. That's I fuck with that, bro.
That's like fear pushing you to that brink of flight or fight. He know he can't run no more. So
Yeah.
shit, turn up.
He's like, I'm scared of him.
Yeah,
I know he could beat me. I think he could beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not losing.
yeah.
Great.
I also heard him say one time he was scared until he saw that the other person was more scared than he was.
Tight. Yeah.
He's like, oh, never mind. I think we good.
I got this.
Hey, I don't know why I just randomly thought of me. Or why I thought of this. Bro, you made one of the hardest shirts ever.
Which one?
If you're reading this, buy more shoes. That's one of my favorite shirts.
That
I don't even
was-
wear it
that
because I don't want it to
was
fuck up.
That's hard.
You feel me? I love that shirt, bro.
Yeah.
I
We
actually
was just
had.
talking about that the other
I've
day.
actually had that in the back of my head for a minute, like sitting on it for a while. I got some more stuff I want to drop, but I got another brand that I want to start putting my time into. So like, Vulture merch slowed down because I'm trying to focus on something else. But I do want to bring that shit back though, because like,
You still got more shirts?
I gave them all away at
Gave 'em away?
Gasso marketing.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shirts.
Marketing
I love
expense.
that shirt,
Yeah.
bro. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
Marketing expense.
Got that
I
bitch on
actually-
some black
I
tags.
wish I was at that.
Oh, with these?
I gotta bring them back.
Bring 'em back.
Gotta bring 'em back.
That's an amazing shirt. I love that shirt.
Crazy shirt.
I feel like when I seen that, I was
I'm
like,
hurt. I didn't get
he's
that
really,
one.
like, just
I
the
got you.
design and shit,
I
he
got
did
you.
a really good
Come
job
on,
with
brother.
that, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that is dope.
I got a
The QR code is smart.
QR code is crazy. That's why I did it as marketing. I actually had somebody who got a shirt from Gasso. They from, I want to say like Arkansas or Kansas or something like that. They had DM me and was like, bro, I wore your shirt for the first time. I love it, bro. I got so many people ask me what it was. He said, I found your page because of the thing on the sleeve. And I was like, crazy, bro. Like, had to do it.
I had
So,
an idea for a shirt. There's a big QR code, and this the picture that you were supposed to like that somebody would want to screen print on the tee.
Like what was supposed to be on the tee.
Be on the
The
tee.
design.
A picture.
I thought of that.
I got the QR code from Nick. So he put them on his shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like on the tag. And like he would drop a mixtape or a song on that
You
tag.
did do
type.
that. I forgot.
So I got that from Nick on that.
And that idea is cool until nobody scanned that motherfucker.
Somebody's back there.
You gotta stop them. Yo, hold on.
Curiosity is a bitch, though.
It is
If I see
though.
a fat ass QR, I'm gonna do it from far away. Just zoom in a little bit. Tap in.
What is that?
It's a video of you. Gotcha.
It's a whole meme or some shit.
That's art though. Cause like a fat ass QR code, like somebody gonna scan it just to see what it is.
Curiosity.
You know what I'm
will take you
saying?
places.
And it could take you somewhere, you feel me? It may not be somewhere you want to go sometimes, but it may be something that really changed your mind.
Yeah, for real. I thought of that now. Because I seen that and I was like, I wonder if anybody's ever done something like that.
Nip the only person I know. I know nobody around here.
Nip was smart as shit.
Yeah,
Bro.
super. He was like a mogul when it came to like doing this shit differently.
That's really what we all
I
are.
damn near believe his murder was planned.
It was.
I just tweeted that, bro. I said he was killed by the
was.
government, bro.
It was, bro.
I think that shit too.
He was killed by the government.
He brought
bro.
too
Ain't
much
no way.
value to the good side.
Yeah.
But I also see a bunch of rappers that didn't really do nothing for nobody that died. So I'm like,
But like sometimes
It
you
could
gotta
be just wrong.
like
That's not a coincidence though.
yeah.
Not Nip.
Nip is not bro.
You hear what
Yeah.
I said? I was like, he brought too much value to the good side.
He was rehabilitating his whole community. And then he dropped Victory Lap and motherfuckers started to tune into him. So imagine the following he was gonna get. It's gonna be crazy, right? Bro?
Or some other shit that I heard. I wish I
and all independent,
Yep.
nobody else money.
Yep.
That's why I fuck with Nip so much, bro.
Yeah.
It was all independent. He didn't have to get to nobody else to.
It's almost like the Tory Lane shit that had like. I get the.
I don't know too much about that.
So that supposedly he had shot. Well, I mean, he did
Yeah.
shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the leg, but like a year ago, he created music off of NFTs. So like everybody got to have a share in his music.
Mm-hmm.
All that money went to him. So what they had was a piece of his song, right?
Yeah.
So obviously that's gonna go up in value.
Yeah.
He was like it was a video. He's like, I cracked the code. Like for anybody that wants to be an independent artist, I cracked the code.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, a year later, this he gets convicted, and now he's like, you know what I mean?
In jail for real, for
Because
real.
that was genius what he did. Like that's a way for like that. You don't need a label anymore when you do something like that. You know?
It's a upcoming rapper from Oakland. Lil Russell. I don't know if he hard though. He's hard. He's doing it different too, like that. But he got it to where like when it come to buying tickets, you pay what you can type. So there's no ticket price. If you support them, you'll pay what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But that's from $1 to 2,000.
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying? So he making it to where it's like an actual connection between the artist and
That's dope.
whoever listening. He doing a
fuck
whole
with that.
bunch of different stuff too with it though. But other than that, his music really hard too.
That leaves impact, bro.
100%.
That creates somebody that's gonna fuck with you till they die.
100%. I be thinking of like how we can do this shoe shit different. Like I want to throw an event, but I want it to be like more consumer based than reseller.
Because there's a bunch of avenues of sneakers that we ain't even thought about yet.
Ain't even touched, bro.
We talk about this all the time.
There's so much different shit we can do that isn't like corny or some weird shit. Like I've seen
Yeah.
some stupid shit about
Yeah.
like, to how to flip sneakers.
Yeah.
I've seen some stupid.
I've always told you, Cheese, bro. There's something that we got to do that's different.
Exactly.
We always say that, right?
Yeah.
It always pops up in my head. I think about
But I
that
think
so
it's just
often.
gonna come naturally. Like
Mhm.
we can't force it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being around it enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be something that just click. It's
Mhm.
like, wait, everybody hold on.
That's what it is.
Everybody get the notepad out.
Cause like you said, there's so many avenues. Like Whatnot to me was genius to me. You know what I mean? They give sellers an opportunity to be more personable. Like you going live to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like not Tristan.
Stu.
Stu, he going crazy on that live shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like he got people all over watching. Cause he on live acting a fool.
What's crazy, that Whatnot taught me thoughts versus action, because like a year and a half before that shit dropped, I mean, it was like about a year before it dropped. It was when me and Surgeon had opened up a Sneaker Plus. I told him, I was like, bro, we should go on Instagram Live and have people do live bids on the thing. We put a shoe, leave it for like a minute, and they do a live bid as to who. He was like, nah, bro, that just be difficult. This is that. That thought got pushed away. Next thing you know, What Not comes out. I read into it. I'm like, bro, that's literally the thought that I had. They took action and they making cheese.
It depends on who you tell it to, too.
Yeah. Cause had
That's what
been
I'm
like,
saying.
He said it depends on who you tell it to.
For real.
yeah,
Wish
I mean,
would've
shit,
made
it wouldn't have hurt to just try.
or just kept that shit to yourself and
It's
popped
the
up
Instagram
with
about
was
action.
ready.
Yeah.
It was on your phone. You just start, try it out.
Yeah. It's like kind of like how you, while we was talking about, I got so excited talking about that shit that you brought up about like, almost like a hub where, you know,
A collaboration hub for sneakers.
for sneakers.
Yeah, we can talk about that off camera.
Yeah, you gotta save some of it.
That's
You gotta
that's
save
we
some.
gonna- That's gonna take it.
Can't get a play before you score the touchdown.
Come on, man.
Facts. How deep are we in Jackson?
Hour 35.
Damn.
What?
We've been out here. This feels like 30 minutes.
Did that?
It feels like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Well, we're about to run that tape dry, ain't
Nah, Stu's lasted. How long was Stu's? Like 3 hours?
Two and a half.
we? 2.5.
Oh, yeah, 2.5.
It was deep.
Oh,
I watched the whole stew tape.
Okay, but that one was one we could have went on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Like we had to stop because thing was about to die.
Yo, Stu has some going crazy on that. Just to hear his whole story and like to see how it all unraveled, all of it. Cause like without really knowing Stu first and meeting Tristan first,
It
and then,
motivates you.
yeah, and then meeting them together type and piece it all together.
And he made it kind of clear, like from just looking at his page, you think it's all ups, and and one of the things he said on there was like, "Hey man, before Whatnot, this shit wasn't looking so sweet,"
Yeah,
and that's really important. Like
yeah.
that says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep grinding, boy. Your life can change in 1 year.
It's about to take a calculated risk too. That's a big thing I learned from that one. It's not just taking a risk and jumping. It's putting those pieces into position.
Shit, sometimes it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes you ain't got time to think.
That's true. You just gotta jump.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be okay with taking a hit if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened with this. I was like, worst thing I could do, go back work construction with my pops.
Ain't this your second shot?
Yeah, but we was only open a month down there in
That
Washington.
one doesn't count. That one doesn't count.
That's just a memory, bro. What I always say is that just taught me that the dream worked.
Yeah.
It was that simple. Because I remember before I quit, everybody was like, you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this? You winning good money at construction, this, and that. It's like, bro, you know what? Fuck it. I told my dad, I was like, should I do this? He's like, you a grown man. I can't tell you what decision to make. That's the best advice you could have gave me.
Straight up.
Because if I didn't do that myself, then I wouldn't jump.
Hey, it's a good thing that your father let you fall on your own. Because that's a problem with a lot of parenting nowadays. People not letting people just fall on their own.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But as a parent though, you don't want to see your kid fail. So
Nah, but you have to understand that
You gotta let them.
they
fail.
gotta fail in order to really get it through their head. You can tell them anything you want.
yeah,
We still not gonna listen.
straight up.
That's my favorite thing about my pops, bro. He really taught me that I'm solo, that I ain't gonna get no help, that
It's
you
your
just
world.
gotta work, bro. You just gotta work, put in the work, bro. He's my blueprint when it comes down to like just grinding, bro.
The father's so important in the crib.
For real.
Like me being at the age that I'm at now, I'm cool because I done been so long without my pops. But like when I was growing up, teenager, I used to just beg, like, nigga, just love me, cuz. Just come home, just show me something, call me, teach me something. But like, I'm appreciative for my mama, my grandma, my papa, older cousins, because it's just like, I ain't really need them. But like, that shit important,
It
bro.
made you the person that you are.
Straight up.
One thing I will say too though is like I felt that way with my pops, but it made me the person that I am because even though he wasn't there, him not being there in that sense is what taught me everything early and what gave me this mindset.
Solo.
Literally, bro.
Straight
Like
up.
him not like bro, I didn't even start telling my dad I love him until last year, bro.
I ain't talked to my dad in 3 years.
Damn.
No contact order.
Not at all.
Straight up. I reached out to him because
You live here in Indy?
he moved to Atlanta. He moved to crazy shit. So I was a sophomore in high school. He moved to Atlanta with this dude I went to school with, mama, and her kids. And he had 4 kids at the time. Here. I was like, bro, you're wild. You're a wild man, bro. So that type of mentality turned
you off to him.
not even turned them off, turned me off. Like, yeah, but like it created a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta be a father figure to my little brother and sister type. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me lose respect for him more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it as if I was a parent, ain't no way I'm leaving my kids. So
Sure.
My little brother was here. The most recent time, I don't remember when, but I think it was the summertime. No, it wasn't even summertime. I forgot why he came. Me, my little brother, and my older brother went out to eat, and my brother's like, "Can I tell y'all something?" We're like, "What?" Bro, I almost cried. He was just like, "Y'all my father figures," and that shit really just hurt, bro. Because I mean, it's like, damn, like we got our father, but he wasn't really there, you know.
Sorry.
My dad, not my dad, my older brother, he's got a different dad than me, so he had to grow up with that, with my dad, you know what I mean? And my dad did the best to provide and shit, but it was funny because it just shows me how wild it is, because the other day my dad came up here, and I said something, I said something about my age, and he's like, "You're 22?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but it's like bro, like, it's just funny because it's how he's always been, like, he never knew what grade I was in, he never knew my age, I mean, it's not, he knew around the ballpark of where my age is, but it's like...
He was nonchalant with it.
He was just really nonchalant. He never really, like, took the time to kind of, I guess, know me. And the hard part for me is, like, right now, I see him trying to, like, reach out more often. Yeah. But it's like, bro, I needed that shit when I was a kid, you feel me?
I wouldn't turn it away, though.
I don't. I definitely don't, but I wish it would have been sooner because right now I don't got time.
Tight.
You feel me? I got to work on myself.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm on.
It's also really like you can't enjoy it now.
Yeah.
I have kind of the same feeling when my pops was locked up.
Mm-hmm.
He was locked up for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had I was really affectionate with him every time we went to visit with him. I would just hug. I'd sleep in his lap and shit. But now I'm not as affectionate with him just because it's like he wasn't really there when I was growing up. He wasn't able to be.
Yeah.
So it's just we don't have that same.
Those years was
bond.
Those years was like an important time for him to be there. That's why.
Yeah.
He wasn't there, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. That's crazy.
Yeah. I look at that shit like I can't wait for that time though. You know what I mean? To be
For
a
you
parent.
to be able to step up.
Yeah. I can't wait for it. Like I can, cause like right now, like Shoes is my kid.
Mm-hmm.
My dog, my kid. My new lizard, my kid now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Zuko at the crib. You feel me?
Oh, you named him Zuko?
Zuko.
Okay.
You don't even know what we talking about.
He don't even know.
He just biting some shit.
Oh God, what? He finna bite my ass when I get home.
He got the glove in there.
Man, he finna bite me when I get home. Yeah, I got a Tokay gecko. Google it, cause the first thing it's gonna tell you is don't do it. It's gonna,
how do you spell Tokay?
Tokay.
Zuko from Avatar?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
What made you name him that?
I called him it on accident.
For real?
Oh, these
Yeah.
motherfuckers?
What you mean? You had to just pop up on accident.
Cause I was looking at him and the thing said
got bit and
Tokay.
burnt.
Man, what? It said Tokay, and then I was trying to say it. I was like, this damn Zuko lizard. I said, damn, that name got decent. That name got a hard. It's okay.
Was you with somebody or you was solo?
They're speckled?
Solo.
They're speckled?
Yeah. So he like he closer to that.
He's got a lockjaw.
Lockjaw. That thing got the bite force of like 30 pounds.
It's funny because he posted about how he got it, right? And then he posted a description about it. And then he was like, I don't know why I bought this bitch, motherfucker gonna bite me. I checked the next slide, he's got a football glove on holding it. and just biting onto the other one. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, the first question is Teko Gecko a good pet?
Nah.
No,
They
sir.
have a reputation for being feisty and can deliver a painful bite.
Man, what? Little folks crazy.
And it's funny because he put him back. Look. He got football gloves on.
And he put it back in the case, and it still was not letting go of that glove.
He held it for like an hour and a half.
That's crazy. Imagine that was your finger.
Little man is crazy.
That boy got hands.
You would have had to slap him, bro.
Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, bro, this life we live, man. I'm grateful for it.
Where do you have him at? Living room?
Yeah. 'Cause, bro, they said they make noise. He ain't really made noise like that yet.
He ain't said shit
He
yet.
ain't said nothing yet, cause he did like do a little at me the other day, but he ain't really did no extra stuff. But man,
That's wild. I want to get a pet song.
I kind of got an idea. We might talk about it off camera. Okay, it was kind of similar to what. Remember when we went to corporate that one day?
When we stood in line?
Yeah. Remember, I kind of gave you like a little idea of like what we could do.
You could remind me after. I don't really remember that conversation.
Try. Okay, remind me.
Okay.
Because he could play a very vital role in it too.
that was real under the table. Right there. Remember that thing I told you outside the thing with the thing?
The thing.
100%.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm trying to piece it together. He said outside corporate. I was like, I wasn't there, so I don't
Brother,
know that.
I can't even piece it
Man,
together.
what?
And I was there.
When's the last time like y'all actually camped out other than what was that? What release was that? The threes?
Force, Seafoam Force.
Seafoam Force.
Where was we? Cause I was with Jay.
You was in
I'm a mirror
with Hank?
force. Can't be Seafoam. I got all my Seafoams off sneakers.
we FaceTimed y'all. Y'all was up there at Hangtown.
That wasn't I'm a mirror.
No, that was our moment.
We didn't get on my
Not Seafoam Force. That was like a month and a half ago. 2-1.
We did Seafoams and then what
It
other?
was Seafoams.
Yeah.
'Cause
Y'all went
they
to
ain't-
Hangtown.
We supposed to slide on y'all after, but y'all said it was looking dead.
You know what?
It was
I'm
deep.
gonna just say it.
Don't say it on camera, cause just wait.
No, I'm
Just
gonna
wait.
just say it because we're gonna take action into it. You feel me? Just bringing back lines.
Huh?
Bringing back lines,
Lance?
like, but making it like some shit. You know what I mean? Like that people want to pull up, not even just for the fucking shoes.
Just for the vibes.
That's the way I see it.
Especially
That's a little
summertime
something.
too.
That's not. That doesn't even have to be like a full plan. It's just for fun and just for the love of the game too.
You figure something out.
I ain't gonna lie, like some great nights have came from camping, like just with motherfuckers that you've been with.
Bro,
Some great
camping
nights
with the
of
right people is so much fun.
It's great. That time go by super fast.
Me-
And when
You
it's
went to
not
Lawrence.
when it's not too cold.
Yeah.
Me
Bro,
and G
we
went to
close
Lawrence and he's
video.
like, I love this shit. I was like, I was thinking the same exact
Swear to
fucking
God.
thing as you.
Wow.
He really spoke my
I
mind.
love it, bro. Being around motherfuckers doing the same thing at the same time
Bro,
with the
bro,
same energy.
I hate how in Indy there's no late night food like that. That's that's what
it
killed
used to be though. Like you used to be able to hit.
before COVID, bro.
Yeah, you used to be
Everything
able
was
to hit
24 hours,
You
bro.
used to get good
Walmart
eats.
closed at 12.
Good eats. Good eats.
No cap, man. You can't find none of that shit no more.
Nope. Everything that was 24 hours, yeah, it's not 24 hours no more.
9 o'clock, you better be there.
I think that was done on purpose too.
What?
Just the pandemic in itself.
Oh,
It was.
yeah,
Bro. That's a whole. That conversation go for an hour, bro.
Straight
I
up.
got a lot of
that
receipts.
conversation go for a year.
Man, what? That shit's so crazy how we are a part of that history time frame. Like,
Oh God.
they gonna
Gonna be
open
in
up the
books.
history book and 2020 gonna be in that motherfucker.
Like,
But it was never that crazy to me. Like, but because I never believed it.
Did you have it?
Yeah.
I just had it again about a month ago.
Mm.
Shit fucked me up again.
I had it on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I hated that shit. That was the worst shit ever.
That shit did me bad, boy. Down
You
bad.
can't. Your body hurts.
Man, what? I feel like I got ran over by a truck.
Is it even COVID though, or is it just the flu?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like, what the fuck happened? Ain't no more flu season. It's just COVID.
But not even that though. Like,
You
why?
sneeze and it's COVID.
Why was it so big?
It's
and
the
now
fact
it's
that they were
nothing?
pushing on you. They were pushing it on
They
you.
put it in your face.
And now it's nothing.
If you got a stripper twerking in front of your face, what you
gonna
gonna see?
got that,
Cake?
You gonna see
something in
cheeks.
front of your face. What you?
It's COVID.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's COVID. It ain't the flu no more. That's COVID. My thing is, all those motherfuckers buying paper towel. In
Bro,
bulk,
that goes
though,
to
G.
show you how people is fucking brainwashed,
That's
bro.
crazy, bro.
They heard the world was shutting down. They bought all the toilet paper.
The first thing, paper towel.
Not
What?
even. They didn't even go for water.
I went to McDonald's
Motherfuckers
for
went
some
for toilet
napkins.
paper.
There was no paper. There was no
Oh
toilet
God.
wipes. I gotta
But-
go to McDonald's
but
get that napkin.
He said, I don't need extra sauce. I need extra paper towel,
please.
Extra napkins. What?
You
Napkins.
see me
please.
walking out the bathroom with the big ass ropes.
Napkins, please. See? Napkins.
That's it.
I don't even want food.
By the handful.
Right to the drive-thru.
That's crazy, bro. That time was nuts, bro.
Bro, but it goes to show you how people is just brainwashed, bro. They don't do no thinking for themselves.
Fear, bro.
That
It
People
was
hear
like
something,
I
fucking
think that was also
lose it.
a reset for them. Not for us, for them.
who's them?
The ones.
Majors.
Okay.
It was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. If it works, we can do some other shit and play it. If it
I
don't,
don't think it was reset. It was a test.
it's a test. That's
Nah,
what
they already been tested. They already, bro. If you watch the media, bro, it's already been in effect.
Oh,
The media tells you exactly what it's not, and then you believe that that's what it is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like propaganda, all that, bro. It's already been in effect. COVID was just on a bigger scale. How big can we do it? Can we keep
COVID was a
everybody in their
project.
house? We can keep 90% of the population in their house.
when we want to.
Watch this. watch,
Yeah.
watch what's next. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that shit crazy.
Can we get richer off of that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
They did. Which is like
What did EG say? It's creating a problem. In the
solving a
Solving
problem
the
that they,
solution.
yeah, it's solving a problem that they created,
that they created. It's a profit on it.
which is genius,
I was telling EG there's
But
a,
there are other ways to make money,
100%
and that's where that
moral.
moral shit come in.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the people that's controlling all that, whether they want to believe it or not, you gonna pay for it in this life or the next, brother.
when they go to sleep, they ain't got that peace.
Exactly.
I was telling EG there's a dude that he was a middlemaning mask, bro. He was making like 500,000 a month during COVID. 300 to 500. Just middlemaning mask. He had the supplier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ship him to the United States. Connecting two people.
If you were like prepared for COVID,
Crazy.
come
Stocking in anything shipping, anything hands free. Crazy.
or just with all the recession and stimulus checks money flowing around, bro.
Yeah.
If you were selling anything that had,
hand sanitizer.
yeah, or shit, anything that just had a popularity,
Yeah.
just like shoes, bro. Shoes went stupid,
Crazy in the pandemic.
Stupid.
Crazy. That's when numbers really
It
started
was-
to tweak out.
That was really when it became like a sneaker market.
Yeah.
When these motherfuckers actually had real value.
Yeah. Because everybody was sitting at home with checks and nothing to do. So you shopping.
Spend
that,
that
money-
So
that
you
money
shop.
gonna go right back to the people
shop.
that gave it out.
Straight up. And honestly, we still paying for it now. That's why like inflation's so bad. I feel like that's their way of getting their bread back.
For sure.
And I think the pandemic and the inflation was like a way. So supposedly, I don't know how true it is. They saying like in a few years nobody's gonna own shit and they're gonna be perfectly fine
I
with it.
heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, bro, it's happening now. Think about it.
Dude, we don't own anything though. That's the thing. It's been like
Exactly, it's happening. It's impossible for younger people to damn near comfortably afford buying a home.
And older motherfuckers don't get it. It's
Exactly.
so different, bro. It's so different, bro.
Or they're so oblivious to the idea
Yeah.
of an agenda being pushed. Somebody trying to control this whole shit. It's like, nah, bro, you being played and you falling right into it.
I was talking to G about how it was a KG, KI, whatever the fuck them boys be over at Russia, the thing. What do they do? How they brainwash. And it's crazy. It was a dude that was revealing the secrets, and he was talking about how even if they started now with our youth and told them the truth about everything, it would take up to 20 to 50 years for the world to change, because
All the systems are already in place.
our older people, the older generations, bro, there's nothing changing. He said you could show them proof, you could take them and show them what the fuck they're doing. They could see it, they could read about it, you could give them the facts,
Nah.
and they're not gonna believe it.
It's crazy how that really like is just wild. And
Crazy.
you know what's like a perfect example of it? Slavery.
I was just about to say when you said 25 to 50 years, I was gonna say we not that far out from segregation. So it's just like to think how that is still a thing. You know what I mean? Like people say like we in 2023, how is racism still a thing? Segregation ended less than 60 years ago. So it's just like a lot of motherfuckers who was a part of it is still walking around here, and they done
There's
birth
still blood out
kids who
there.
are a part of it. You know what I mean? And they kids are a
Great
part of it.
grandparents.
You know what I'm saying? Not even grandparents. My grandma was born in the 50s.
That's crazy.
So she was a teenager during you drink over there and we drink over here.
That is insane, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't too far out. I think what's crazy is like the obliviousness about it. You know what I mean? People who are just like, nah, that shit ain't real. Or there's no way that you still feel that racism is still affecting you to this day. It's just like a tree just fell over in the forest. Just because you ain't see it happen don't mean it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean just because you're not affected by it don't mean that shit's still not going on.
It's
So
true.
that shit crazy, bro. Time and the effect that it has is crazy.
And it's like it's gonna be a while until that effect still, you know what I mean? And that's the sad part about it, bro. That's the crazy thing about it.
Crazy. I'm grateful though, man, cause like the time that we live in, I think we in
The wake up.
the wake up, like the age for knowledge and like wanting to gain knowledge. Like y'all smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that we are being more aware of and talking about it just shows progression of our minds and society wanting to be better.
That's
And
when God comes. Is when everybody wakes up.
You know. Or enough people wake up.
Jeez.
Won't that be crazy?
I want to experience that.
The sky crack open, man, people gonna lose their minds, bro. That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I feel like we'll experience it.
It's gonna be a lot of repenting.
I pray we do.
A lot of repenting.
Yeah.
God gonna be like, no. You had all day yesterday, cuz.
Yeah.
You had all day yesterday.
But
Yeah.
this is what.
You're gonna be like,
But this is where like my thing come in, right? All right. Supposedly that's how the world's supposed to go, right? God's
Right.
supposed to come back, Earth, open up all the
the
whole movie
gates.
shit, right?
Yeah.
What about all the other planets and all the rest of the space?
What do you mean?
Shake my hand, cuz. Shake my hand.
Like, all right, we on this Earth have God as, at least most religions have God as their higher power, right? Some type of higher power, some type of God.
Okay.
I know for a fact that there has to be life on other planets. What do they think? Is somehow life different for them? Do they have a different God? Do they even believe in a higher power? And if so, what
God
makes
on
them
their
what
side?
makes them right and what makes us wrong? Or what makes us right? What makes them wrong?
There's no right or wrong. It's the perception. What you assign it.
But then how are
So is
how are
God-
ones punished then?
So is God gonna come back and open up? Is there a God that's gonna come back?
You punish yourself by, for example, what you do wrong, the universe talks to you. That's the way I see it. You do wrong, you're gonna get karma. You do good, you're gonna get karma. You know, like good karma. The way you treat people is the way you treat God. If I treat you like shit, somebody else gonna treat me like shit.
But that's when, yeah, I believe in that. But I don't know if I believe in all the kind of the stories that they kind of that religion portrays, and then that there's supposedly this
It's
God
like
that's gonna come back and all these things are gonna happen.
So you believe in God, you don't believe in religion.
I believe in a higher. I believe in a higher power.
So we here. I grew up,
But I don't
in-
know if that's like a person, like if it's God up there and the sky sitting on the cloud. Alright, that dude about to do
so
this.
you know, you're talking about punishing. This is the way I see it. When you're breaking a moral, I'm gonna put it for example for you. When you're breaking a moral, you can't sleep with peace. That alone kills you in your head for however long
then-
you live.
Heaven or hell is what you make it.
So you're punishing yourself, is what like you punish yourself, and you can't live with it. I feel like that's the worst feeling, is waking up every day and that's on the back of your head, and it leads you to whatever route ends up happening in your life. And then that's when it comes to the time when you die. You lived hell on earth, and you're gonna live that motherfucker in hell too.
I heard a quote. Life gotta be easy. Death gotta be easy because life is hard.
That gotta be easy. Cause woo.
So-
J. Cole, right?
Yeah.
No.
50 Cent.
Gotta be
They-
easy, 'cause
a
life is-
bunch of
yeah,
people have
I'm
said-
tweeting. I was way
He
off.
said J. Cole, right? I wanted to say, yeah, that's my dog. But nah, that's all 50.
Nah, but he wasn't the first person to say that. A lot of people have said that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he definitely would. But that's where I got it from. But like, I'm with you on like, cause like even on a smaller scale, and not necessarily the planets, but like other religions. So like, I grew up in a Christian household. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody were to ask me, I'd say Christian. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think about like, what about Muslims and Buddhists? Like, if they're firm believers in their religion,
what makes them wrong? What makes us
who
right?
makes who's right and who's wrong? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's why I think God is fluid. I think
Fluid. Jeez, bro.
my perception of God is fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
they can't be wrong. There's no way. If he was wholeheartedly willing to do whatever it took in his religion, there's no way he's being punished because he's not a Christian. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't answer that question. But to me, that's what I think it is. And DZ, he made a good ass point, bro. Like, you don't got to go to church for that. But somebody did open my eyes and say, like, the reason why people are in church is because they need God too. So when they being judgy and when they doing all that, they imperfect. That's why they there. You feel me? They in that home to get healing, to get wisdom, to get knowledge, to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? They just, people got a different way of doing things and trying to implement their views on people. You know what I'm saying? But
For
I
me-
do stay away from church just for my own personal
For
reasons.
me, I never fucked with church because I never got the wisdom that I was looking for. I never got the answers I was looking for. The answers that I was looking for is to people like y'all. Like you speaking on this, other shit that we've talked about already earlier. Those are the answers that I'm looking for. That's God telling me that information. The universe working.
Yeah.
God's the universe.
He everywhere.
He's everywhere.
So I feel like that's why your body the temple. You are the church. So you ain't gotta go to church to get closer to God.
That actually is like that's like actually the definition of that in the Bible.
Yeah,
You are the temple.
you are the temple. You can sit. Bro, my grandma used to sit on the toilet for hours, right? So me and my granny was like this. She'll read her Bible on the toilet type shit. So I spent a lot of my time in the bathroom, sleep on the floor with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you getting close to God in a bathroom. God everywhere then, G. You ain't gotta wake up and go to church at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But you choose to do that because you devoted. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of the times, they do that to make them feel better about themselves.
Yep.
Like I know we're all sinners,
Mhm.
but some of us don't even try.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that don't even try to do good.
Yep.
They just, oh, I'm a sinner. Fuck.
Yep.
I'm a sin again. It's gonna be the same
Intentionally sin.
thing. And
you
he
know
gonna
what I'm
forgive me. No,
Yeah.
that's not how that work.
Mhm.
You're supposed to try to be better.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I don't go to church. I also don't pray. But I talk to God in my head.
saying? That's praying.
That's praying.
Well, yeah, that's my version of praying.
Yeah.
But I don't actually like sit there because when I used to do it, I used to force myself to do it. Like, nah,
It seems fake, don't it?
exactly. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm actually
Mhm.
conversating with somebody.
Yeah.
I'm saying the same shit every time. I'm not really. It's not a connection for me.
Yeah.
I feel like I get talked to by God in just my everyday life in the situations that happen, and there's something in the back of my head saying, "This is what you got to do."
Like what I said, kind of through people. It's
Exactly.
like there's people that have literally claimed that they've heard a voice in their head that's God talking to them. For me, it's hearing shit when I need to hear from like y'all and shit. Like there's so much shit that I could just go back and listen to, and I'll be like, bro, that just changed everything for me, you know?
Mhm.
Like I heard it, and that's good. That was God speaking it to me. God told me that through y'all. So that's the way I see it.
That's why I say fluid, bro. He moves through anything, bro. Anything. That's why like when people be so hell bent on religion, it's kind of just like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
It ends
Like,
up defeating the purpose of what you was actually trying to do.
and it's so corrupt in some ways, you know what I'm saying? Like Christianity to me, I know like realistically, the religion itself was made thousands of years ago, right?
Yeah.
But then when I think about my people, like we were given that book in the midst of slavery to lean on it
Control it.
to
Yeah.
control us. So that steers me away from it a little bit too.
Here's another thing. Why scriptures
Mhm.
usually like I can't give my full trust into
Mhm.
because even if it don't happen on purpose, I tell you something,
Yeah.
you tell somebody else something. you tell somebody else something.
By the time it gets to Isaac, it's something completely different.
Exactly. And that's now.
Yeah.
This can happen in 20 minutes.
Yep.
God is energy.
Yeah.
4,000 years ago, I don't believe none of that shit, boy. I don't believe not a word of this shit.
Who'd you tell? Okay, who'd you tell that told him straight up?
And I also think about it like, I can write some fairy tale in a book right now, and 4,000 people,
Will
this
agree.
dude saying that there was unicorns and all
Yeah.
type of shit in this world.
Yeah.
Where did they all go? And I
Yeah.
was just me in my room writing some random shit down.
That's why it's always good to just keep your mind open.
And that's another thing I believe is like, you can never be fully right or fully wrong in any real like kind of
Yeah.
situation.
Somebody told me that those stories are metaphors to be able to relate to anything,
Shit,
which
they were
gave
not
me a
treated like that.
different perspective on how to take it. Like, I don't judge nobody on their religious beliefs, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Unless you try to infringe on my peace.
Whatever's
Other than
right to you is whatever gives you the most comfort.
Yeah.
It helps you sleep at night.
I love God. I'm grateful for the life that I live and the people that I know, and the losses and the wins that I've taken, because like they all come from Him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
I remember my friend the other day, she was like, I hate to say it this way, but she heard it this way, and I understood her point of view, but she was like, God, because I was just telling her about how grateful I was, she was like, God didn't create this, like, you put in the work and you woke up every day in the morning and you went up there and grinded. I was like, who woke me up though?
Sure.
That's the way I looked at it, you know, like she seen it that way, but I was like, who woke me up though? Who took me, who kept grinding, and who took these L's and kept their chin up?
Because
Who put the thoughts in my head?
He gave me faith.
I've also heard this, like, everything that's happened in your life, or you don't see 95% of the things that is happening for you,
Facts.
and you will never see.
99.9.
Like there's
some hand sanitizer.
like there's some thing happening right now, but what do you say?
Got some hand sanitizer. 99.99. That .01. Where the fuck is that?
Gee,
Where the fuck is that?
what germ is it not killing?
Yeah, exactly.
This is crazy, man.
Keep going.
Shit, bro.
I'm being so for real though.
What is it, like hand sanitizer? He was so
You
serious.
actually know why they do that, right?
Wow.
So they can't get sued in case it don't kill everything.
Tight. That's crazy.
That makes
It makes sense.
They give that 0.1% chance so they don't get sued.
That's
But I forget what the fuck I was saying. It's hand
hand
sanitizer. shit
sanitizer over here,
coming.
bro. He was so serious. Hand sanitizer.
What was I even saying? What was I talking about?
It's 99.99.
Oh
something.
yeah, 95% of the shit that has happened in your life for you, you don't know about or will never see. Like right now, there's some deal going on in China that appears I'm gonna get in a year, and that
You know what makes me feel like the best inside? I feel like when I tell you this, I'm gonna be like, this is like, it's true. It's like, just like what you said, bro, there's 7 billion people in this world, and us 4 are the only ones living this exact moment. Nobody else can say they've been here. Nobody else said they've ever had this combo. You might watch it, but they didn't feel this moment.
You wanna know what's crazy? We can do it again and it won't be nothing like this one right here.
exactly.
That's why I got so much gratitude for everything.
That's
Can't nobody say they've seen, you know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
they didn't speak, they didn't, none of that, bro. Nobody else in the world could say that. That's a blessing.
Do y'all believe in alternate universes?
Gotta be. Cause what is deja vu?
Yeah, bro, that shit creeps me the fuck out.
And it's like accurate. Like
Or
you
your
can feel
dreams when you go to sleep?
it. Yeah.
You know what I think
My dreams
about,
be weird.
You know what I think about deja vu? And I always say this, whenever it happens, I'm like, that means I'm supposed to, that means I'm at where I'm supposed to be.
That's one way to look at it.
Because if you thought about it and it already happened, and you relived
Can you
it,
start that again? I was still thinking about the dream thing.
deja vu, whenever it happens, it means you're supposed to be where you're at.
Oh.
Because it's not going to happen twice. And there's no way you lived it, there's no way you went through it, but you know exactly that just happened. You're like, bro, I just
You
had
remember
deja vu.
this moment, yeah.
So it's like, I'm supposed to be here.
Deja vu make me think like
It's crazy.
my life was already played out sometimes. Cause like, how did I see this before I did it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just
And
like,
where did I see it?
you know what I'm saying? Well, you see it in a dream. You see it in a dream normally.
It doesn't
The
make
dream
sense,
shit
bro.
fucks me up.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how does my mind create this whole world, like whole world to the finest details. Have you ever what is it called?
Took acid.
Nah.
Hey, shrooms?
Huh?
Y'all ever did shrooms?
That shit.
I haven't done any psychedelics. I know these boys have. I haven't done any yet.
You have to.
That
bro.
shit is different though.
You have to.
I feel like
bro.
that would sit really well with you.
It would.
We do
I've
not
been thinking-
recommend it, but
Who don't?
I mean,
By all means, this is a certified message.
PSA.
PSA certified message, man. If you ain't
You
never.
see, the reason I haven't done it yet is because every time I thought about doing it, I'm like, bro,
You trip
there's-
yourself out.
I'm like, bro, there's some dark shit in my mind that I do not want to go through.
Don't let what people tell you deter you. Just like anything. You know what I mean? People tell you that you're going to fail when you do certain shit before you do it. Don't let that be one of them. I say, in the comfort of people that you trust, definitely would recommend. But
I've heard it's best by yourself.
yes, but I would definitely say do it with somebody that's done it before and that's doing it with you first. Because I do it by myself, but the first time I did it, I was around people. Because, like, they knew
Did you
what
microdose
to
or did you
expect.
use pot?
I just popped. I did like 1.5 grams, which is a decent amount.
Oh.
Lightweight. I'm just playing.
Hey, I did an eighth one time, bruh. I was in there like, but like it gave me the best outlook on like what I needed to do next. You know what I'm saying? And it'll really touch your soul. You know what I mean? So
Put you outside the box.
So if you ever down, cuz you feel me, I get some. We can get it rolling. Just let me know when you ready.
Bro, it's like, it's crazy. It really turns you into a genius.
100%.
The way, like it's like I'll put it this way: the way you kind of like come to a conclusion on a thought, and you're like, this shit is like a light bulb. It's like 40 other light bulbs past that you think that you didn't know you could think of.
It's like the biggest light bulb.
And you're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, there's more than that answer, and it all kind of goes into one play.
And it's fun to look at stuff.
Another
Are you phone?
psychedelic.
Bro, at your phone, I remember I was looking at that shit where you could see the apps popping up. It looks like 3D.
Yeah, like the
And then
words
you could see
levitate off the screen.
You could see the little pixels.
Yeah.
That I
It does not make sense.
I can't be on my phone on shrooms because like be trying to type. I be like, it's over with. It's over with. It's over.
fuck what they talking about.
It's over with. It take too much. I did that shit like midday, bro. And somebody was trying to buy some shoes. I was just like, I'm finna just miss this bread. I ain't gonna lie.
Another psychedelic that kind of interests me is DMT.
Bro,
What did that do, love?
bro, my brother would sit and converse with DMT and all that stuff, bro, for hours. I'm scared to take DMT.
How?
Huh?
How? Supposedly it only supposed to last 10 minutes.
He ain't never did it, but he loved talking about it because he want to do it too.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought he was on it for hours.
Nah.
I'm like, that don't make sense.
Nah, his ass be talking about it though. He's like, bro, if I find me some DMT, it's over. I'm taking it. I said, shit.
Don't find that motherfucker.
Shit.
Because I've heard that, like, atheists will take it, and then 10 minutes later they believe in God. And if they can make an atheist believe in God, there's some shit.
It take you somewhere.
No cap. It take you somewhere, bro.
It take you somewhere.
And it show you some stuff.
You're gonna meet him. Trust me. You're
You
gonna
gonna
meet
pull
him.
up
gonna
right
meet
to the
somebody.
gates. He gonna be like, shit.
It was It was an interview that I seen where a dude took some shit like that. He said in front of him were 4 people, and each person was like an avenue of his life, and it was just like every single person was God.
That's crazy.
It's like he met then him.
Damn.
It was weird, but I wish I could explain it more. But it was just like very weird.
Deep.
And he said like he told him, like I guess he talked to them and they basically gave him the keys to life.
They said that DMT lasts 10 minutes, but it feel like
A lifetime.
forever.
Feel like
Live a whole
I
forever.
lifetime.
was watching Joe Rogan, and he had said that somebody had taken DMT, and that, again, 20-minute high, but he said he lived a whole life for 3 months. Job, different family, kids, all that shit, for 3 months in the 10-minute span that it was.
Crazy.
He lives a completely different life.
Imagine how fast and how strong your brain is, though. Like, I think shrooms probably open up like another 10%. But, like, DMT got to open up at least 40, 50.
And it goes along with the thing that The key to everything in life is up here.
The brain is amazingly powerful.
Stupidly powerful.
Scarily. Scarily. Is that a word? Probably
Yeah.
not. It's scary though.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's scary. You feel me? Like your brain is crazy. Like your brain can really like trick you into
Believe in
a
anything.
lot of stuff, bro. Crazy work. Crazy work. Power of the mind is so important, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's crazy. We done went from it ended up to DMT, like far. You feel me? This is home.
Hey, that's the point of the pod.
This is home. This is home. This is home.
I love doing these.
Yeah.
We need to have you on this bitch again for sure.
Man, what we gotta get these off camera sessions. Crazy.
Bro, that'd be the best ones.
Crazy.
The one that's not recorded be the best
We gotta
ones.
get them off camera sessions.
That's what make them the
bro.
best.
Yeah.
We gotta get live, like out in the shop energy vibes too. That'd be crazy. Like,
Sneaker
like
releases.
just pulling up, everybody in the shop, the camera just pop up somewhere. That'd be crazy. We be in here wilding.
We need what the most natural way it happens is when you just start it and then you just turn the camera. Like
Tight.
somebody has to secretly turn the camera.
Yeah.
on.
Somebody just need to,
That's when it.
somebody just need to follow us around.
That's it. I said that I need a fucking camera crew, bro. My life is nuts,
Life's a movie.
man.
But we can wrap it up after this last question. What's one or two things you would like to see a little bit different in the sneaker game? And I go for everybody.
One or two things I want to see differently. Honestly, I want it to go back to how it was.
Really?
Everything, shoe quality,
Okay, well, shoot quality.
how exclusive shit was, just the community as a whole. It's just for the OGs in the game, people who've been doing it. Like I see a lot of them stepping away from it for like how it is now. Like even for me, like it's become more monetary than it has ever been for me. Like I buy a shoe that I love and won't even touch it, just because I know like this is worth some money. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even enjoy the shoe no more.
But don't you think that's a personal choice?
It is, but I think I was tricked into it. If that makes sense, you know
You
what I'm saying?
adapted to it.
Yeah, I think the game is more monetary than it was like to have it. You know what I'm saying? So I think my main thing was just for the game to go back to what it used to be.
That's a good one.
For me, in terms of the actual market and everything, I would like to see quality on shoes step up and stories get told again. But one of the main things, just on the reseller side, is us changing our attitude towards shit.
Oh.
Like a lot of resellers, how I've said are dicks. They just have horrible attitudes and horrible views on life.
Mm.
Like, bro, there's so many people, so many like resellers that are dickheads. When at the end of the day, bro, you a glorified shoe cleaner.
Just
Like at the end of the day, bro, we're like the equivalent of our job 60 years ago was a fucking shoe shiner.
sure enough.
We shouldn't have an ego.
Or a bootlegger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or and for some reason, bro, there's a certain ego that people have when they come towards the shit that I need to see gone, and that I've seen a lot more lately. Like at sneaker cons when I'm meeting customers and shit, people come to the table. The most consistent thing I've heard is thank you for not being the dick.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to even hear that.
A lot of and like a lot of people have told me that recently, and like I didn't think about it at first, but it was like, damn, like they really just come in here and talk to everybody, and a lot of people are just dicks to them, and that's not what should be happening.
They always end
At
up
the end of the day, you should be grateful for everybody that come by some of you, or even just talk
even
to
stop
you,
by your table. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? They don't gotta stop.
because there was a chance.
Those
Yeah.
people always pay the price, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Those people always pay the price. If it's not physically, it's mentally.
Yeah. But it's kind of like a standard
Yeah.
that I want to get rid of.
Okay. For me, just spread love. Show love. Like, it's just removing the greediness, removing the profits. Do it for the passion. You see somebody's got a passion in it.
Show love.
Show love.
Show love, bro. It's that simple.
It costs nothing, bro. That's the most cheapest thing that this game could provide.
To show love.
Love.
It's like, it's so little, but it goes a very, very long way.
For sure.
I think that all of our one things tie
They tie
together
in, for
type,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like they all tie together.
Definitely.
But what's good though is like we the three pillars to it all. You know what I mean? Like we are individuals and we got different avenues and maybe at the same events.
We can
But
push that agenda.
we all pushing that same agenda. That shit's contagious. You know what I'm saying? Even like when we see each other at events and shit, you know, it radiates off of us for real.
And that's why we really wanted to do this podcast.
And the crazy thing is, it's like, we all, it's just crazy, because like, shoes is what brought us here.
That crack was crazy.
Oh man, what?
That crack
Yo,
was
ain't gonna get
crazy.
that.
Sound like
Man,
a snap.
man, we gotta give my man some
What is it?
ice. I thought he stepped on a bottle or
Boy,
something.
arthritis.
Stand up, take a walk or something.
it's that
Cause,
mic.
He even, hold on. What's funny, he barely even moved it.
I looked down like I wasn't trying to even show no attention to it, but I was have to make sure cuz ain't pop nothing, man.
He looking at my face for a reaction, like, you good?
That ain't hurt. That ain't hurt, cuz that ain't normal.
You need to drink some milk or
Man,
something.
well, we finna have to
Refresh
carry my
them
man
bones,
outside,
boy.
man. His ass need crutches.
From dislocated shoulders and cracking bones, bro, we need to do something here.
This man's crazy.
But like I was saying, the main thing that brought us here is shoes. You know what I mean?
100%.
But it's family that made this shit fun.
Yeah.
Like if we,
Keeps it going.
truthfully, bro, if we wouldn't have ever made the relationship that we made, we wouldn't be doing sneakers.
Nah, it's cat. I think shoes is what make it what it is, though.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't do shoes, we wouldn't even know each other for real.
At all.
I never came to Plainfield for nothing. But he the reason why I'm out here. Every time. Even if like I got a training out here. Every time I go to training, I just pull up because I'm 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My drive 40, damn near 50 sometimes. Don't matter. I don't complain about it once when I'm on my way out here.
That's what sneakers do to you, man.
What to do?
It's passion over profit. Straight passion.
It's a fire episode.
Fire.
Fuck.
Jackson, is this the best one, bro?
This might be, bro.
Oh, shake up.
Hey, Jason's like, huh?
The button's still red.
Nah, but yeah, man. Appreciate everybody that watched.
Straight up.
Sure. This is crazy.
And shout out to our cameraman Jackson.
Shout out my guy
We
Jackson,
we don't
man.
show him
He
enough
a
love
trooper.
sometimes, but
Shout
he
out
always
my
behind the
man
camera,
Jax.
man. He the magic behind the camera.
He's a trooper.
All good.
I fuck with he actually fucks with what we saying.
Straight up. I've
If it
been
was some-
peeping. His ass be like,
He's like that.
yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, we need to have him in on
I was
one
thinking
day.
Damn
that
near.
Just press record and
Just
come
press
over
record.
here.
Run over here real quick. Just jump in the seat.
Thanks. And then, two, just shout out you for being on the show, bro.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me,
We're
bro.
gonna have you on this bitch over and over again, too.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
You ever got something on your mind? Let's do a podcast real quick.
For sure.
I needed it though, for sure.
Hell yeah. It's therapy
I needed
sessions.
this on God.
It's therapy sessions. That's
No
what me
cap.
always say. I always learn
That-
something from it and I grow from it.
That's what kind of changed from like at the beginning. We kind of wanted to like just have anybody on, but now that we kind of like picking and choosing who we want to have on, I like that a lot better.
And even when it's just me and you, we just let that motherfucker roll.
No
Straight
cap.
up. Y'all just be in here talking. I'll be like,
Appreciate everybody watching, and we will catch you on the next one. It's been Passion Over Profit.
Gotta be safe.
Caw-caw!
Caw-caw.